Ok, tá gravando até. Ok, foi.
Oi, YouTube!
YouTube Unlisted, boa sorte, alguém mais assistir.
Oi, eu do futuro, tudo bom?
Feito. Ok, vamos lembrar do que aconteceu semana passada, gente. Qualquer coisa que vocês lembram. Lembra como que começou?
Lembro do Fábio apanhando com a vassoura. Quer dizer, se batendo com a vassoura. Ah, começou com a gente descendo pra esse lugar da casa. Foi, né? É, foi.
Uhum.
Vai
O
explorando.
elfo admitiu que era uma fêmea para o Shorgoth. E agora ele está confuso.
Quem é você para definir meu gênero?
Sem preconceitos. Os caras estão possuídos, nós descemos, estamos atrás de um bebê e possivelmente de um capeta. Estamos escutando um culto que está vindo de algum lugar, que está atrás de uma grade sobre a qual nós não conseguimos abrir.
A
Nós já
chave.
olhamos. Nós já olhamos esse andar inteiro, literalmente, esse é o único lugar que falta. E a gente ainda tem que procurar
Não,
aqui,
tem
ver se a
mais
gente
um
acha alguma coisa.
lugarzinho ali, pá.
Tem. Então é só ali que falta, e daí acho que a gente tem que olhar esse lugarzinho e descansar.
Como é que é pra dar ping no mapa?
Long click, left click.
Long left. Tá. Aqui a gente ainda tem que explorar.
Onde? East.
Daí achamos aquele poço sinistro lá que alguém cortou a corda,
Uhum.
mas daí ele tinha água, daí de repente não tinha. E daí o Shergoff tava querendo se jogar lá.
Shorgoth tá com medo do cachorro porque acha que ele pode ser um arquimago.
Não, não acha, ele tem certeza.
É verdade.
E
A gente tem
eu e o
alguma
Theo
coisa
estamos
nessa estátua aí
possuídos.
também.
A estátua falou alguma coisa com a gente na última,
Uhum.
mas era só uma mensagem aleatória.
E o Lucas desapareceu.
O Lucas nem apareceu.
Exatamente.
Não falamos mais nada hoje, né? Também?
Também não.
Ok. Acho que a última coisa que aconteceu foi luta, né? Contra. Não, vocês fizeram um short rest.
Fizemos um short rest.
Estamos todos com
Nos
vida
caixões
cheia.
lá e teve um sonho estranho do.
Verdade, vocês fizeram umas
Quem que teve o
coisas.
sonho estranho? Foi até o Sherlock.
Eu acho, porque eu fiquei pra fora. Eu tive um sonho de que vocês tinham virado zumbis.
Ah, verdade.
Tinham apodrecido dentro dos seus lugares.
Caixões. Estava tão confortável lá.
Que eu tinha sumido, é isso.
Okay.
Acho que é isso.
And we'll pick it up. So you've rested and you've come back to this room. Lancelot the dog in tow with you.
It's not a dog.
It is a dog.
Oh, dog.
Okay, we have to find the key, guys. Let's keep searching. We still haven't got to the east, west
Okay.
exit of this room.
We should go south. But
East.
first, let me take a selfie. No, I'm kidding. Let me search this statue. I want to search this statue.
Okay. So you take a look at the statue. It's exactly as you left it. It's a statue of a. How do I describe him? A tall, very kind of gaunt man. It's made of stone, but it's painted. He's got pale skin, dark hair. He's wearing a kind of a voluminous black cloak, and his left hand. No, one of his hands was resting on the head of a wolf that stands next to him, and in his other hand, he was holding up a crystal orb, a smoky grey crystal orb with like a kind of a moving smoke inside of it. But I think he threw something at the orb, and it fell on the floor and broke, and shadows tried to kill you.
Shergoff threw bones at it.
That's it.
Maybe that was the key.
So, what do you want to do, Chorgoth? You're kind of, checking the statue? What are you trying to do with the statue?
checking the statue. Behind it, below it.
Okay.
I try to climb on it.
Okay. You're a big guy, but the statue's also quite big. You suspect that the person who this statue is of is not as massive as this statue, because this is like, I don't know, 8 foot tall, this statue. It's bigger than life. So it kind of rocks a bit in place as you try and climb on it, and you decide, probably shouldn't keep climbing on it. But you look all around, you spend, I don't know, 10 minutes just checking every little crevice of this statue behind it. You try and see if there's anything under it. You rock it side to side. It does seem just to be an ordinary statue. Apart from that orb, something was weird with that orb, but now it's destroyed.
Looking into this chat room, is it someone we recognize? Rose or Thorn can recognize?
No,
Rose.
no. I guess who's got the older girl? It's you, which you know.
Me, yeah.
So you ask yourself, do I recognize this person? You kind of ask your spirit friend, the ghost that lives in your head with you.
Do you know this guy, Rose?
I've seen this man in my life. He's a very scary man, though. Look at him. Doesn't look like a nice man. Not like you.
Thank you. I am a nice man. So, are there
Okay.
any leftover pieces from the orb scattered around, or?
Oh yeah. So when it fell off onto the floor, it kind of shattered. So there's bits of like curved glass all over the floor.
I try to sense if there's some magic coming from it.
Oh yeah. So you reach down, you start to, pick up pieces and put them together and see. Roll Arcana, please.
Ooh, classic.
Absolutely, definitely. Quasi no, definitely. There was certainly a lot of magic involved in this orb. The magic is fading quickly because the suppose that what was inside the orb was more important. That kind of grey smoke. So the magic is dissipating away over time, and it's you can feel it slipping away through your fingers almost. 21 is really good. So you think that apart from causing the shadows to come and get you guys, that this orb is some kind of, or was, excuse me, some kind of communication device.
Okay, guys, I think
Haven't we
we're
seen
dealing with
something like
Saruman.
this? A gente já não achou alguma coisa desse tipo? I'm always watching. Eu lembro da gente ter visto alguma coisa desse sentido. Eu só não lembro aonde. A gente já achou um orbe?
Tentando lembrar. Acho que não. Esse foi o primeiro.
Não, acho que é o primeiro mesmo.
Ele provavelmente liga com o lugar onde é a sede desse culto maluco que tá lidando aqui também. Porque aqui, pelo jeito, não é a sede dos caras, é só uma repartição, podemos assim dizer. É o que dá a entender, pelo menos até agora. Então aqui provavelmente é como se comunicava com o lugar de lá, mas não tem mais como.
So, let's keep going, guys.
Let's keep going.
Explore the rest of the...
Follow me, I'm taking the lead.
Chargoff, stand back.
Okay.
Oh, there's a door here. Can we open it?
Yeah, you see the short 10-foot corridor here. There's a simple wooden door. There's no other doors downstairs. The only doors you've seen on this level were the big stone slabs that held the crypts shut, where you found the coffins. So this wooden door, yeah, it's the only wooden door you've seen down here so far.
I try to listen if there's something behind it.
Okay. So you put your ear to the door. Roll perception. And
I hear.
initiative.
Ah.
Oh.
You put your ear to the door, and with a natural one.
One.
Caralho, a
you don't
gente tirou
hear
10
anything. You try
iguais.
really hard to hear. Well, you don't hear, but you feel something. You feel a. Before anyone can warn you what's happening, you feel a tongue lick the side of your face. Vou colocar aqui.
Okay, it's a mimic door.
And.
Hunter!
Estão vendo isso? Tá aparecendo pra vocês?
Oh,
Já disse-
The door.
Eu não, porque eu tô um pouco pra trás.
Ah, certo. But the door kind of detaches from the door frame. And licks, I suppose, Firebringer. Firebringer, I want you to do a dex saving throw also.
Dex.
Okay. Yes, Firebringer, it bites onto you before you can even react. Nossa. One perception and then a failed dex correct. So, bem pouco. Okay. So you take 3 piercing damage from the bite, but you are also grappled by the obvious mimic door.
They're gonna die again.
And then Chogoth is the first to act. You react to the sound of Firebringer going, ah!
Oh my god.
Okay, you apply damage to me, or
Melhor vocês fazem. o
I
dano
think
em
it's
vocês
pausado
mesmos.
pra
Okay,
conseguir.
Mas
I
não, consegue
will
fazer tudo menos se
use...
mexer quando tá pausado.
Ah, consegue.
Aham.
Mas
I
qualquer coisa não foi.
think I will use
É 3?
dash.
Não. Quanto que era?
3 piercing.
3 damage.
Okay, dash.
Uhum.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Na verdade, peraí, deixa eu fazer do jeito certo pra conseguir correr mais. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Até onde eu posso ir? Até aqui, né? Não, até aqui.
É 60, né? Deixa eu medir certinho. Nossa, você consegue fazer tudo isso, até onde eu tô, até aí. Nossa!
Ok, that's it.
Cortando os diagonal, mas tudo bem. That's okay. Acho que não pode tecnicamente, mas legal.
Não,
Chogoth
se
fucking
quiser,
pegs
eu,
it.
eu paro
é de
então
boas.
aqui, seria o certo.
Pode ser aqui.
Você que sabe.
That's okay.
Okay. And I stay here for now. That's the only thing I can do, I think. That's it.
Now, you can see the back of this door. It's kind of a featureless door, but it's out of the door frame and it's biting onto your friend.
I
Oh,
knew
God.
it!
Okay.
And I... Okay, that's it.
Tô vendo o Combat Tracker, gente, no... que mostra a Initiative, a ordem.
Uh-huh.
Se quiserem, podem expandir, deixar tipo numa telinha separada. Se você dá um right click no punho, daí você pode colocar onde quiser. E também, o que importa aqui, se termina a sua vez, aperta End Turn.
Oh, and turn. Okay.
Ah, nice.
Nice.
Title!
Eu posso tentar ajudar ele a ser desvencilhado?
Oh, yeah. Let's break a grapple. Deixa eu só confirmar aqui que é o DC. 10 segundos. Essa não. Não, essa aqui, ó. Então, de que jeito você quer tentar?
Agarra as pernas e puxa.
Agarrando ele.
Puxando? Ok, mas aí eles estão meio que. Vai puxar junto o Mimic. A porta.
Ah, faz sentido.
Mas pode puxar todo mundo junto.
Tenta cortar a língua ou sei lá.
Se quiser, o normal é. O que está escrito, pode usar seu ação para fazer um Athletics check.
Eu consigo, tipo, tentar ajudar ele a soltar?
Isso, para separar os dois. Aham.
No Athletics, então.
Boa, joga Athletics. DC, não vou falar. Mas não é alto, não. Era mais que isso.
Oh, como assim não era alto?
Não é
Mas
alto,
mais que 10 é alto.
Vou falar, porque vocês vão saber agora. É 13 mesmo, tá escrito. Vou mostrar. Ai.
Okay. And turn. Tell.
Tem mais alguma coisa que eu posso fazer? Acho que não.
Você usou sua ação. O que mais que tem pra usar? Bonus action, alguma coisa? Reação?
Movimento, se quiser,
Movimento.
ou coisa,
Acho que
surge,
é
que
isso
você
mesmo.
tenha.
Deixa eu end turn mesmo.
Ok. Daí eu vou revelar que o Mimic tá aí entre vocês.
Perfeito. Ok.
Então, vez do Mimic. Tá aparecendo agora, né? O Mimic no tracker?
Aham.
Boa.
Yep.
Continua certo. Ok, you're grappled, so this Mimic has advantage on its bite against you. Então é isso que ele vai fazer, vai morder mesmo. Let's see. Oh, AC mesmo, 16?
Yeah.
Ok, ainda com advantage, nada. Mas continua grappled. You're grappled, but unhurt by his
Eu
bites.
consegui ajudar, certeza.
Firebringer.
Eu tento me sair do grapple.
Ok, é uma ação. E é Athletics contra o Athletics do bicho. Não, é o DC 13 mesmo. Perdão.
Pra Athletics usa Strength ou Dexterity?
Ele é Strength, mas o Athletics você vai. Não tem Proficiency, então vai ser como se fosse Strength. Normal.
Não, então eu não vou fazer isso. Eu tô com 13 Strength.
Ah, é
Devo estar com
verdade.
muita penalidade
Por causa dos Shadows lá, é
por
verdade.
causa dos Shadows. Eu vou tentar. Eldritch Blast nele.
Uhum. É desvantagem, porque é do lado, né? Ainda mais sendo
Isso.
grappled. You shoot a blast of Eldritch Energy, but it like goes up into the ceiling. You're like held. Eu tô imaginando que tá. Porque você colocou a cabeça, né? Pra escutar, ele tá segurando a cabeça de você.
Eu
Então
ia
Makes
fazer
sense.
Frostbite, eu errei.
Ai, seria talvez melhor usar.
Eu confundi, mas foi. 8 na certa.
Ok.
No desespero, eu me perdi. E errei. Ok. End turn.
Chocolat.
Okay. And I hit him.
Okay, you whack him. Okay. 15 is a hit for 5. Basically saying, nope, so 5 piercing damage. Deixa eu clicar. Wait. You hurt the
And
creature.
I end my turn.
Cool. Tell.
Eu consigo atacar ele de alguma forma?
Se você passar pro outro lado, você consegue fazer tipo assim, assim. Opa, assim não. Chegar aqui talvez? Deixa eu ver. 5, 10, 20, 20. Bem certinho. 25 movement pra chegar aí.
Então eu faço isso. Consigo ir pra trás dele?
Faz assim, tom, tom. Opa, não tá indo. Vai. Só.
Dá
Obrigado.
pra abrir a porta ou ela tá impedindo a visão
Perdão, eu
ainda?
cliquei sem querer.
Ah.
O cara fica sozinho no escuro aí.
Porta não tem mais. Porta tá contra vocês.
É, essa casa tem muitos objetos contra a gente.
Slash. You strike hard into the back of this door, and you hear it kind of screech. It's not happy with being attacked, it just wants to eat this elf in peace.
Help
Beleza.
me. End turn.
Narrowly injured. Oh, we're so fucked.
Ai. Vocês notaram o ícone do Discord que eu coloquei?
Sim, é um dado.
Não, mas o que tá escrito no dado? É muito pequeno.
Isso não dá pra ver.
Não dá pra ver. Outro dia eu revelo.
You're fucked.
You're fucked. Ok. Vai continuar, né? Vai morder. Advantage ainda. Agora sim, 24. Então é 8 piercing damage. Eu acho que ele vai usar o movimento também. Let me see. Grappler, you can move half speed when you grapple. Ok. O movimento dele é 15, vai pra 5, então não vai puxar você 5 mesmo. Ele puxa você até aqui. Segurando ainda. For morto tá tentando fugir com você. And Firebringer.
Agora eu vou certo no Frostbite.
Ok. Vou colocar um grappled.
DC 13, Constitution.
Certo. Deixa eu fazer. Sim, ok. 5 damage. E disadvantage. É essa. Disadvantage.
Uhum.
Ok.
Get him, boys.
It's me.
Hum.
Normalmente é quem pergunta. Eu esqueci de acabar, eu acho.
Ah, depois. Chop.
I hit
into
him.
it.
I chop in again.
Cool. 3 piercing damage. Your friend is still grappled. Just so you guys know. Anything else?
And I'm going to use Healing Word as a bonus action on Firebringer.
Cool.
Or?
4.
And I end my turn.
Então.
Mais uma vez eu vou tentar ajudar ele a se desvencilhar. Athletics de novo?
Athletics. DC continua 13. Hey. Yep. Quer descrever um pouco?
Pega pelos pés assim.
A cabeça dele tá dentro, tipo na boca do bicho. Talvez
Fica os cabelos.
Imagino que a língua do Mimic tá tipo fazendo enforcação no pescoço do Firebringer e ainda mais tá dentro da boca do bicho.
Então eu, pra conseguir fazer ele se desvencilhar dele, sair dele, eu mordo a língua dele e faço ele sair.
The Mimic screeches in pain. Does not like that. And your friend is free.
Free!
Ok, then.
Ok,
Falta me
Mimic.
pegar de novo.
Mimic's turn.
Não vai morder, mas usar a língua. Pseudopod, this attack. Na verdade é pra ser tipo um tentáculo. Mas eu prefiro que é a língua, então vai ser a língua. Mas o ataque não muda. No Chorgoth. Qual é o ácido do Chorgoth? 14?
15.
Vai? Não, então. No hits. Mimic ends its turn. Firebringer.
And he had
Disadvantage. Pois é, então é menos ainda. Vou tirar agora. Bem lembrado.
Eu uso Disengage e dou um passo pra trás.
Um só? Ok.
Tem certeza?
2 passos pra trás. Pronto.
Ok.
Acabou.
"13, chopping down into the Mimic. Is a hit, yeah, for 4 piercing damage.
And I end my turn.
Se concentração do Shorgoth é alguma coisa, sabe? Ele tá marcando concentrating. Tem o ícone lá no cantinho.
It's the age skill.
Mas não é concentration,
Well,
né?
no.
Vamos tirar. Senão ele vai dar uns avisos aleatórios que não deveria. Ok.
Então agora eu vou atacar essa língua aí.
Ok. Oh, yeah, a 7 is not enough. The tongue whips and flails around. You try and grab it to be able to chop into it with your sword, but it's too slippery. It gets out of your grip.
Motherfucker.
Ok, Mimic. Deixa eu jogar um de 20. Yeah. I think the Mimic is hungry for elf and enjoyed that flavor. So with this very limited movement of 15, it's going to move 5 and then 10. Opportunity attack, se quiser, Tel.
Com certeza.
Beat the 7. You chop into the back of the door, but the Mimic doesn't give a fuck. It's still going for its elf. It wants that delicious elf flavored meat.
He really wants that elf.
And where is it? Adhesive traits. Here we go. It's gonna try and grapple you with the tongue, de novo. Não vai morder. Língua mesmo. Tongue attack. 17 acerta, né? Eu sempre esqueço. 17 e 16. There we go. So, you take... it's bludgeoning damage this time, acho que não importa muito, mas é pouco. É só 3. 3 bludgeoning. And you're grappled once more. This time by the tongue. It's wrapped around one of your arms. There we go.
Guys! The thing loves me!
That's because you're female.
Frostbite de novo. DC 13.
DC 13. It fails. That's another 4 damage. And...
Disadvantage.
Certo.
Okay.
Dog! Help me, dog!
Okay, I come down here and I use my silver short sword. I hit him and I come back here.
Cool. Okay, you chop at him. 5 piercing. The mimic is starting to fall to pieces at this point. Pieces of fake mimic wood are falling on the floor. Hear me now?
Yep. Yep.
Vai o Pelé, tell. Volta, tell.
Beleza, eu vou
No!
me movimentar.
He's dying, destroy him! I want to write about this!
Eu
That
vou
time
atacar
you
ele.
saved the elf again.
Mm.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
Swing your sword, but I don't know, it gets like this narrow corridor. It wasn't quite enough space for you to swing, and it kind of deflects off the wall and harmlessly scrapes across the mimic.
Eu, por raiva, vou tentar atacar de novo com Action Search.
Certo.
Oh, fuck.
Motherfucker, não acredito.
Oh, Dana, que bom que é.
Pelo que tá, tem muito azar.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the same problem. You get mad. You like go to really
mad
like
again.
punish this mimic for turning its back on you, but it's the same problem. You scrape your sword against the wall. Maybe if you had a short sword. No.
E eu falo assim: larga minha irmã, pare de lamber ela, porra.
Okay. On the
O
mimic's turn.
Shorgoth está assustado.
Ok, está grappled.
Como essa declaração?
Então, ele tem advantage contra mais, com disadvantage. Então, coisa é o normal, tá? Então vou jogar normal o dado. Let's see. No, 11. Miss. He tries to
Eu me
bite you.
salvei.
He tries to pull you in to bite you with his tongue, but doesn't quite get you. It snaps its jaws shut just inches from your arm.
No, it
Ends its turn.
jaws were a bit frozen.
Boyringer.
Okay. Again, frostbite.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
Con save 7. 1 damage, disadvantage. Isso que é mais
Porra,
importante, eu
mas
acho.
foi disadvantage.
Foi. Próxima rodada. Ou quer mais fazer alguma coisa?
Acabou.
Acabou. Ok.
Can I hit him from here?
No final daquele round, como foi chamado o Lancelot para ajudar, o Lancelot vai tentar alguma coisa, ok?
Yeah,
Initiative
that's not
0.
help me.
Lancelot vai, tipo... vai segurar as roupas do Firebring e tentar puxar. O Lancelot não viu o que tem aí, ele só viu uma língua, uma coisa segurando o amiguinho dele. Não lembro.
Amiguinha.
Ele gostava do Firebringer? Não lembro.
Sim, era de mim.
Gostava,
Não
né?
gostava
Você
do
não gosta de
Sherlock.
mim?
Isso, então ele vai usar Athletics mesmo. Vamos ver. Checks, não, skills. Aqui, ó, Ath. Cadê Ath? 8 e 9, o Lancelot não foi muito bom. Mas tá tentando, tá aí, tá ajudando, pelo menos.
Oh boy, help me.
Shorgoth.
Can I hit him from where I am?
Yes, but it's half cover, technically. Around the corner and over your friend, it's not easy. But possible, completely possible.
That's the only thing I can do. I'm going to use Vicious Mockery.
Óbvio que você vai matar com isso, né?
Não, ainda.
Clica aí.
You weren't supposed to eat female elves, you ugly motherfucking door.
Wisdom save. 10, fail. 4 damage.
Não acredito.
Maximum damage. Why are you saying that to me, Chorgov?
Mais algo? Clica insert.
No, I can't do anything else.
Hell, kill
Ô,
him,
putaço.
please.
Vou atacar.
13
Oh.
hits. For 4. Oh, ai, ai.
Uhul.
Isso é o tipo mínimo, né? Ele jogou 1. É, jogou 1.
Sim, tirei.
You drop it back into this mimic in his back, and it's falling, it's disintegrating before you, but it's still trying to grab your friend.
Oh, fuck.
Nick. Ok, disadvantage. Dessa vez por causa do bicho. Well, nos dois, na verdade. Tem Frost. Os dois disadvantages, eu acho.
No,
Aham,
O que
double
acontece quando
disadvantage.
tem dois?
Nada, infelizmente.
Sim.
Ele vai usar bites, claro. Ok, não, miss. Disadvantage tá ajudando bastante aqui, gente. Firebringer.
Come on, Lancelot, keep pushing me. And frostbite.
Cool. Con save. Essa vez ele passou. 17.
Oh. And turn.
Okay. Vicious
Sua vez.
Mockery again.
Vamos xingar os porta. Essa vez deu certo também. Yep, that's 2
You
damage.
ugly door. And it's alive? Still alive?
It's still hanging on.
No.
Ah, eu queria matar a porta com isso.
Ele tá entre 5 e 10% agora da vida do bicho.
Near death. Tell, it's up to you. Save the female elf.
Don't confuse him like that.
End your turn.
Isso, aperta a coisa sempre.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Se quiserem, vou montar um macro pra vocês. Pra facilitar o end turn, talvez. Ah, vou fazer isso depois.
Ah, na verdade não precisa, é só a gente pegar o costume, pode ficar tranquilo. É, já
Eu vou
costuma.
atacar. Eu vou terminar de matar essa porta. A gente realmente tem problemas com objetos animados. Meu Deus do céu.
Go on, big roll.
É.
Yes! Ok.
Yes!
Quer descrever?
A raiva funcionou, a raiva funcionou.
Barbarian agora?
Depois de 20 segundos com raiva.
Quer descrever, Fábio? O jeito que morre? O grande inimigo, porta.
Eu sinto que o Henk adora quando a gente sofre com objetos.
Eu enfio a espada por trás, assim, de um jeito em que também acaba cortando a língua sem querer e o braço dele fica solto.
Boa. Yeah, you ram your sword through. It's a thin door. It's just the thickness of a door, so it's not hard to penetrate all the way through. You shift the sword up, and you hear. Não dá pra ver, né? Que é uma porta. Outro lado não tá vendo, mas you hear a sickening and a thud as this massive tongue falls onto the floor and writhes around. The door defeated falls to the floor. And,
Oh my god, I don't even know how this thing works. If he truly ate the elf, where was he going through? Like, it's a door. Where's the stomach? I'm so confused. I want to get out of this place.
You don't want to know what's inside there. I've seen it with my own eyes. Terrifying.
Can you describe it? And I start to read about it, to write about it.
It's dark, wet, and stinks a lot.
Oh,
Like
man.
old,
Então você beijou ele, né?
like rotten wood.
That's really strange. Okay, then.
Thank you, Lancelot. You're a brave dog.
Ruff.
It's not a dog. He's not a dog.
Lancelot, you still have like the tongue somewhat tightly wrapped around your arm. You have to like unprise its tongue from your forearm. Seeing this, Lancelot, he's jumping up. He's still trying to bite the thing off of your arm. Still thinks you're in danger.
Oh, I tried to take it out and give it to Lancelot to eat.
Oh yeah, yeah. He gives it a sniff. Does not seem interested after that.
Good boy.
I'm going to search this room.
Yeah, this little room that you're in, it's a simple kind of table with a pair of chairs. You see there's a light, a chandelier, suspended above the table in the middle of the room. This is a bit fancier, this quarters, this bedroom kind of living area. The other places were very simple barracks. But this looks like it was made for, a couple. It seems nicer. There are decorations. So you look at the light fixtures on the side. Como se chama? Aquelas coisas que tem vela. The candle holders.
Candelabro?
Isso, the candelabras. They're tall. Actually, looking at them, they seem to match. They seem really similar to some of the ones that you've seen upstairs in the main house.
Guys, have you figured something?
No? What?
Me too.
Hmm.
Anything. Let's keep moving. There's nothing here.
Oh, how dusty is it, this place?
And I just keep going and I don't care about what
Yeah,
the elf is doing.
Roll investigation for Bringer. E a gente veja depois o Chorgoth. Yeah, you can see there's dust, but não posso dizer mais nada. It is dusty.
It is dusty, okay. So, Chorgoth, go ahead. We need to
I'm
find a
already
key.
here.
Chorgoth.
Okay, there's a room here.
Yeah, you went running into that room. And inside of this room, you see there's a large wood-framed bed with a mattress, a feather mattress, a luxurious mattress considering, but it's old and it's rotted. You see there's a wardrobe and it's slightly open, it's hanging open as if the hinge has just come undone with age. And you can see through the gap that it looks like there's some dark robes hung up inside of it. Again, there's a pair of iron candlesticks at the south side of the room, the bottom of the map. And these match the same ones you saw outside and the same ones you saw upstairs. There's a box, kind of an open crate, and peering into it from where you are, you can see it's filled with torches, and there's a leather sack on top of those torches. Again, there's also a wooden box at the foot of this bed. It looks like a footlocker, the kind of place that it looks like it could be locked. There's certainly a place for a key on this footlocker. Oh, also, just behind you, as you're looking down at the bed, there's a large portrait on that wall. It's a portrait of a lady, a very serious-faced lady, dark hair, kind of a thin face, gaunt features.
Okay.
Guys, search for a key. We need to find a key.
I tried to open the footlock.
Yeah. You are very careful for mimics at this point, so you're like touching it, poking it with a sword first. It doesn't seem to move, and then you go to move it, and it is not locked. You're able to pull it open with no problem. And you look inside. What you see inside. One moment. Yeah, you look inside, and you can see there is. It looks like a folded cloak. It's kind of a beige color cloak. There's a small wooden box, like a coffer. It doesn't seem to be locked. There's a chain shirt, chain mail. There's a mesket. There's a flask of some orange bubbling liquid. There's a lantern. It looks like a bullseye lantern. Aquele tipo que dá para Como que eu explico?
Mirar, aham.
Mirar, sabe? A set of tools. You suspect they're some kind of thieves' tools, and there's a book, a thick book with a yellow leather cover.
Lots of things.
Hey,
Hey! Tell,
chainmail.
Oi.
this is a present for you, and I give him the chainmail.
Okay, so you reach down. Até agora tinha
Yes.
aberto e só olhado o que tinha dentro. You reach down to get your hands on this chainmail. And something happens. Deixa eu só fazer uma coisa aqui.
Nhaque.
Sempre tem, né, gente?
Ah, sempre tem.
Okay, when a character removes the items from the chests. Okay. As you're reaching down to grab a handful of chainmail to pull it out of the box and hand it to Tell, you hear a ripping sound. A rip. I guess Tell would see, Firebringer would see, but you're like facing away, so you don't see this. But the portrait of the gaunt woman behind you rips open, straight down the middle. And todo mundo já assistiu o Iluminado ou The Shining?
Aham.
Aquela cena do Here's Johnny, sabe?
Here's Johnny!
And sticking out of a head and torso out of this ripped open portrait is a filthy creature, a disgusting creature. How do I describe her? It's clearly a woman, but it's certainly no ordinary living woman. It's some kind of ghast, an undead monstrosity. She is wearing a tattered, once beautiful, maybe a long time ago beautiful, red dress. She's got gold earrings and a golden necklace around her neck. There's a brass key hooked at the end of this necklace. Looking at her face, she's gaunt and kind of ashen grey. Her lips and gums have gone black with rot. Her smile, and she's grinning, smiling at you. It's madness. It's like an insane smile. Joga! Quem que tá olhando ela assim? Acho que é todo mundo, né? Você virou pra ver, Chorkov.
Acho que eu virei.
Vocês dois que estão na frente, então... Escolhem entre Intelligence e Perception.
Escolher entre Intelligence e Perception?
Firebringer. Nem precisa jogar, gente. Firebringer sabe, na hora. This ghoul, this ghast, creature, it has a striking resemblance to the woman who was in the portrait.
What?
She hasn't attacked you, so I'm going to unpause. But she's kind of just grinning at you wildly. Hello!
Okay, then. I try to climb on the bed.
Yeah, you jump on the bed, no problem.
I jump on the bed. I'm scared. I'm really scared. What the hell?
This bizarre, transformed lady steps out of the cavity that was behind the portrait, which is now clear to see, and a hole in the wall that looks like it was dug with her bare claws. She looks... She surveys your group. I'm sure you've got your weapons ready at this point, but she's just laughing. Welcome to my home. Have you enjoyed your stay?
No!
We haven't even slept yet.
I don't even know where I am.
Oh, don't worry. I'll
Você
make
tem
sure
muitas
you
coisas.
have a nice long sleep here. You will be sleeping here for the rest of your lives.
Tell, do something.
A gente pode atacar
Who
ou...
are you? What
Vocês
are
que
you
sabem,
doing
podem
here?
perguntar, podem começar o combate e ela tá conversando. Oh, você tá perguntando, Rudy?
Why are you attacking us?
Ela não tá, viu? I'm not
Mas a Sugar falou isso.
okay. Cowards! Cowards and fools! You come here and expect to be safe in a place like this? Who am I? I'm Elizabeth. Elizabeth Durst. Nice to meet you. Who are you to come here so brazenly?
Oh, you are
Your
the,
daughter?
the woman from
Oh.
the manor above. We just saw your dead husband there. How are you?
Can I get Rose to take control of me and say something?
Aham. É com você, Rudy.
Ela respondeu o que eu falei.
A Rose, com 22 Perception. Acho que até a Rose, que nunca. Não, é uma menininha, né? Ela talvez não ia ter noção de que a mãe podia virar um bicho assim. Até ela percebeu que é a mãe dela. Pode fazer, Rudy.
Mom, is that you?
What? Who are you, you elf? You're no child of mine.
Mom, it's Rose. I'm a ghost and I possess this elf. He's trying to help us.
That's fantastic, Rose. Let's kill him. Rose Thorn, Walter. Bothersome nuisances. Fucking useless children. And that lecherous traitor. Como que é o nome do marido mesmo? Gustav. I'm glad he's dead. He deserved to die. He was weak.
What happened, Mom? What happened to Walter? Can't find him.
Walter? You want to know what happened to that little shit? Why don't you go down into the dungeon and see for yourself?
Because there's a key and we can go deeper.
You watch her. She reaches a long, clawed finger up to her necklace where this brass key is hanging. She caresses it gently. Oh, yes. I suppose you'll be needing this.
Oh, that would help a lot. We are really trying to save Walter.
Are you going to give us that key? You're so cool.
You want me to give this to you?
Yes, please.
And what shall
Mom.
I get? What will you give me?
We'll let
I
you
can
rest.
give
here.
you a hug.
Persuasion, disadvantage, por favor.
Ai, ai. Persuasion.
Com disadvantage, porque. Yeah, now. No. A hug. Typical! Flesh is weak. You're puny. Não sei o que falar.
Ugly dragon.
Useless mortal sensibilities. Hugs and kisses. No.
Ok,
I'll give you a
Shargoth.
hug. I'll give you a hug. Come closer.
Ok, Shargoth ficou triste porque ela não. Porque ela tirou sarro das relações mortais.
Eu quero saber o que o
So
Tel
he
tá
said.
reagindo, pensando. What's Tel doing?
Ele tá se sentindo assim, essa não é minha mãe. Do que eles estão falando? Tá tipo, tá bem chateado. Não, essa não é minha mãe.
Okay.
Ok,
Mom.
then.
Mom, please that key to me. We're going to save Walter and everyone else out here. So please give me the key.
Save him! Why would you save that brat? Besides, I saved him a long time ago.
You saved him? What did you do to him?
You are very curious, aren't you, child? Oh, just like your old mother. Why don't you go downstairs and see? And if you want this key, you'll have to give me something in return.
What do you want?
What do you
Ele tá um
have?
pedaço de ferro. Eu ataco.
You can't tell? Sorry.
Ok. Gas Lady.
Outra vez.
If you don't give us that key, we're going to rip this thing out of you against your wish. We just want to save the baby, and you're on the way. I'm tired of this place. If I have to kill you, I will kill you, okay? Until the Great is going to help me. So give us the key in peace, and we are going down there, or we're going to kill you.
Intimidation. Yep. Let me roll one thing for her also. Make it fair. Okay, cool. Yeah. Her eyes widen. You can see that her rotting teeth, her grinning, insane smile starts to fade a little. But then, let me see. Avicii dois muito bom, e ela...
Tem boa intimidation.
Mas ela é muito arrogante. I want something in return. If you want this key, a fair trade is in order. Don't you agree?
Você quer o cachorro?
No, not Lancelot.
He's not a dog. You can't give a person to her?
Ooh, flesh, warm dog flesh.
Lancelot, where are you?
Tá aí junto com você, Rogi. Ele tá. He's like kind of like walking kind of in
Em
between
cima
your
da mesa.
legs. Ah, em cima da mesa. Verdade. Por aí, is in that room. Lady Durst looks
What
around.
else could I
the room.
give you?
If you've got nothing to give, then maybe I'll just take what you have.
Maybe a healing potion?
De novo, eu vou pedir pro Tel. What are you doing, Tel?
Eu tô pronto pra atacar.
Aham.
Na verdade, eu tô pronto pra atacar. Só tô esperando pra ver se eles estão. Antes disso, vão conseguir tirar alguma coisa dela, mas eu tô vendo que vou precisar atacar ela.
Eu pego na bolsa. I have this hairbrush.
That's mine! Give it here!
I can trade for the key.
But that's mine! Why would I give you something of mine for
Because
something else
you
that's
lost
mine?
it.
You stole
It's not
it.
yours anymore. It's ours.
Thieves! She goes into a defensive
Achado não é
stance.
roubado.
She claws her fingers into bizarre curled, I don't know, claws, and she readies them. Se vocês querem atacar agora, olha, porque ela tá pronta.
Okay,
Vai atacar.
before she
atacar.
does
Eu falei que eu vou
anything,
atacar.
I'm going to use the breath weapon on her.
Okay, so she sees you suck in breath to be able to expel it. That's initiative. Ok?
Okay.
Não tem que usar, tá? Mas é que se alguém começa a fazer isso, vai lançar uma habilidade antes do combate, é muito
Não,
bem.
tá certo.
Certo, ok. Só para avisar. A frente vai ser sempre assim. Oh!
Oh, fuck.
Okay. Combat begins with Lady Durst. Tell's already got his shield ready, and he's going to intercept these attacks easily.
What?
Só precisa jogar os dados. Any creature that... Ooh, ok. Não é multi-attack, então só ataque. She swings her claws down at you. Tell, 12, não vai nada. Ok, no hit. Firebringer. Na verdade, ela pula na cama também.
Deixa eu ver se consigo ver ainda.
She jumps up onto the bed, and while she's jumping into the air, she swings her claws down. They scrape across Tell's shield, which was at the ready. And she turns her attention, her face, right up to Chorgoth and goes, "Hello!"
Okay. I see her jumping, and I cast Eldritch Blast. I can still see her.
Oh, yeah, in the boss.
Spell Sniper.
That's a hit. 10. Ooh, okay. 10 force damage. You slam an Eldritch bolt into her, and she like stumbles. She loses her footing. She was hurt a lot.
And I... Cadê eu?
bravely run away.
And I stay here.
Ok. Nossa, acabou com a minha voz fazer isso, gente. Okay, who's
Cool.
next? Jorgoth. Oh, pera. You start your turn within 5 feet of this creature. She started to release a stink, a stench, a terrible smell. So you guys starting your turn. Jorgoth, you have to do a Constitution saving throw antes de fazer qualquer outra coisa.
Ok. Constitution saving throw. Where are the saves? Oh, they're here.
Oh no. Okay. That's a fail. You are poisoned until the start of your next turn. Então essa rodada poisoned, tá?
Ok.
Eu acho que não vai afetar muito com o Breath Weapon sendo usado.
É que o Breath não.
Não usa. Então não
Não.
muda nada. Ela vai fazer um Constitution.
DC 11.
Certo, you. Oh, okay, well that was pretty good. I'll just show you that. You blast a full power breath weapon as hard as you can into her face, but she's so insane she doesn't give a fuck. She's like grinning through it. É metade pelo menos. Deve ser, né?
Metade, aham.
Okay, metade de 9 4. So you blast her 4 damage. It's not as powerful as you hope, but you see that her face, her teeth, her mad grin, it's all like frosted. There are icicles forming on her. She doesn't care. She's ready to kill you. Mais algo?
And I end my turn.
Okay, tell. Tell.
Cadê o intern? Cadê o intern?
Aí no Combat Tracker. Vou montar um macro também, gente. Vou colocar no negócio. Macros. Where is it?
Fiz a Constituição.
Okay, no, eu não estava vendo. Yep, you pass. It smells terrible, but you overcome it. No problem. Você tem vantagem, você é um dwarf, é um poison.
Tenho vantagem. Né? E eu vou atacar. Deixar a faca, não. Ou não.
Swing your sword, but today is not your day. Your aim is off. Very off at this today. And you just kind of chop into one of the bedposts and don't manage to get her. Okay, so import. No. Ok, Alice. Eu só tô arrumando uma coisa aqui, gente. Fala... Ah, eu posso ver pelo Observer, melhor. Funciona. Ok, fazem o seguinte, por favor. Eu quero que alguém pelo menos testa isso junto comigo. The second symbol on the right, in the top right of the screen, à esquerda dos cogs, dos gears lá, é Compendium Packs, achou? Daí você clica no macro, daí isso vai abrir o negócio, o folder, e vai mostrar as opções. Daí clica My Macros.
Player Macros.
Player Macros. Daí tenta puxar, aí lá no final, Next Turn, e deixar nos seus hotkeys lá, keybinds. Quero ver se funciona puxando para vocês. Ou vocês puxando mesmo.
Por que deu?
Deu? Apareceu no seu...
Não achei.
O ícone lá no canto,
O
lá em cima.
compêndio eu achei. Agora, qual que é a pasta?
Você está procurando macro, like My Macros. Aí isso vai abrir uma nova janelinha que você pode expandir clicando no Player Macros. E lá no final é Next Turn. Isso só para facilitar, vai que ajuda. Aí vocês podem usar um número, sei lá. Não sei se ajuda, mas vai que. Okay, it's her turn. So, she didn't like being blasted in the face with ice. So she launches forwards onto Tell. She's like jumping on top of Tell and trying to bite his face, his nose, with a bite attack. Isso acertou. 24. Wow. So you take damage. That is 7 piercing damage. Bites down into your nose.
Ok.
No Tel ou
Oh,
em mim?
eu tava falando Tel, mas era pra ser o Chorgoth. Perdão, é a
Ah,
Chorgoth.
tá.
Que lançou o
Ah,
gelo.
tá.
Eu tô. Sorry.
7
E eu
de dano?
pensando que ela
Seven
queria dar um beijo no
piercing?
filho.
Vai que.
Okay.
Okay, she bites hard down on your face, Chorgoth. And you go, ah! And she's like, "Arr!" Trying to bite your face off. Okay, ela terminou. Feuerbringer.
From where I am, Eldritch Blast. Can still see her.
I think you can. Tá
Yes.
aparecendo. Yep.
Tá aparecendo metade dela.
E você é um spell sniper, você tipo.
Oh, man.
Curvar o ataque um pouquinho pra acertar depois. But 11 is pretty. No. Yeah, you curve your spell and it goes through the gap, but it just passes over her head. It was a difficult shot.
Não. Por que não funciona os números do Unlock pra isso? Funcionou antes,
tá,
na
você
macro.
usou. Tá ligado ao Numlock mesmo?
Tá ligado.
É que eu não tenho o Numlock no meu pra testar.
Mas tipo, o Enter não funciona, nem os números. Tem que ser só o 1, 2, 3 e...
Podia funcionar, né?
Ok.
Well.
Acabou.
Sorry, Tell. Oh no. Pulamos alguém?
Shurgoth.
Jorgoth. Vou voltar aqui pra.
I try to hit her. First the DC saving throw, right?
Começou. Vocês sabem que é DC 10. Yeah, DC 10 is his stench. Yep, pass.
Okay,
Not
no
good.
disadvantage. So short sword, silvered short sword, and I miss.
Swing, but like she's grabbing onto your face. It's really hard to see. You're like wildly flailing. And don't manage to get her. But Tell, his turn now. What's he gonna do? Con save. Oh, okay.
Vantagem.
É verdade,
Tem vantagem.
Dwarf. Coisa do Dwarf. Eu vou contar como Poison, então funciona assim. Advantage. Yep. Dwarves
E vou atacar.
don't give a fuck about poison. Isso funciona contra o álcool também, porque é um veneno. 6. Okay, you slash down, chop into Mrs. Durst.
Acertar o braço dela que tá segurando a cara do Shurgoth.
Ok, na verdade ele tá meio que mordendo ainda o rosto do. Dando
Mordendo? Ah,
mordidas.
então nas costas mesmo. Foda-se.
Isso aqui nem eu.
You see that her flesh slices open when you slash down her back, and a kind of a black mist of ichor and blood sprays out. She screams, "Ah! How dare you, child!" Então ela vai soltar o
Você
Jorgoth.
não é a minha mãe.
Você
Não é a mamãe.
She releases Chorgoth's face, and from her advantage position, she swipes down onto trying to like swipe your head with her claws. Attacking Tell with her claws. 22 acerta, and that's a lot of damage. Jesus, o que ela jogou? 2d6. Okay, that's 13 slashing damage. E você tem que fazer
Ouch.
con saving throw. Yeah, claws, con saving throw. Constitution saving throw. 10. Oh, passou! Exatamente. Nice. Esse é o Paralysis, né? O Close, deixa eu ver. Yeah, é isso. Você sabe picar dano? Fábio.
Não, como que é mesmo?
Então,
Introduzir em
Enter.
você e mexe no teu HP lá em cima.
Não. Selecionado, aperta Enter.
13, né?
mais fácil é só selecionar o token e só o seu token. Apertar Enter e digitar, teclar 13. A curar é
Foi 13,
negative. Aham, tá certinho. Aham. Cool. You are my child, but not for much longer. I'm going to kill you. Voidbringer. Lost me a voice.
Economiza voz. O Shurgoth tá preso ou não? Ou é só Poison?
Nenhum, agora nenhum.
Não, tá. Então...
Não era um grapple, era só ele tipo tentando pular, ela pulando.
Ah, tá. Então, Eldritch Blast.
16 is a hit, and 10 for Savage again.
Uau!
Arr!
Ou é 10 ou é 1, né? Com esse.
Tá nos extremos demais.
So she's kind of looming over Tel, trying to slice at his head, scraping across his body. And this gives you an excellent shot. You blast her full in the chest, and she staggers back. You knock the wind out of her lungs. She seems hurt, very hurt, near death.
Okay, now it's me.
Nice. No vicious mockery. No vicious mockery.
Save.
Constituição?
Yes!
Vocês estão vendo o HP um do outro?
Não.
Eu vejo do
Não.
Theo só por causa daquela outra configuração lá.
Eu só vejo o meu.
Um segundo. Talvez se eu usar isso. Não mudou nada, putz. Meu macro que funciona para arrumar isso não tá ajudando agora. Eu vou arrumar depois. Não, agora não. Sorry, Chorgoth.
Só me avisem se vocês estiverem morrendo. You ugly motherfucker, get away from Tel!
Here we go. Vicious Mockery. 5, it's a fail. 1 psychic damage. Okay.
And disadvantage.
Vou botar o negócio outline. Foi.
Theo, come on, Theo. Kill it.
Alright. Tel passes his
Vou
check.
atacar.
Wow!
Hey!
Finally!
Não é a mamãe.
Não é mamãe, não é mamãe.
Não é a mamãe!
Perfeito. Ok. E é isso.
Espera que o Henk não vai manjar essa referência.
Combat is over, you watch. Well, Tel, você que tá matando tudo, descreve como que é a morte dessa. Da Elizabeth Durst, a segunda morte, que ela já é um undead.
Imagina eu enfiando a espada no peito, segurando assim, daí pega.
Acabou. Oi.
And she's dead.
Cortou.
And Fabio too. Cortou tudo.
Desculpa. Espada no meio do peito, olha bem nos olhos dela e diz que não é a mamãe. É isso.
Não é mamãe. And she's dead.
And she's very dead, yes. Okay, combat's over. She falls lifeless, like body cut
Again?
open onto the feather mattress, and she bounces gently. You look around the room.
I reach for the key. I reach for the key and I say, I told you!
So you reach over and you pull off this gold necklace around her neck. It's very thin and delicate, like an elegant lady's necklace, with this thick brass key in contrast. And you pull it off and you have it in your hand.
Okay, I grab the earrings too. They're golden.
Yeah. So you pull away this gold thin necklace, these delicate little gold earrings, and you've got them. You think they're probably worth upwards of somewhere between, I don't know, 50 gold maybe for the set.
Both. Per set, okay.
Okay, now to the chest again. Now I grab the fucking chainmail, give it to Tel and say, this is for you, for saving us again.
So
Muito obrigado.
you search through that footlocker, and yes, there's a suit of chainmail armor que o Tel pode até usar. Deixa eu só confirmar o AC do chainmail.
Obrigado.
Cadê o site?
Da-da-da-da-da.
Heavy armor, chainmail, 16 é o AC. Mais o shield, então é 18. Mais um é 19 de novo. É normal.
Aê!
Uhul. Temos um tanque novamente.
So, again, in that chest, there was the chain. It wasn't a chest, a little footlocker. There was a chain shirt, a mess kit, a flask of orange
Chain
liquid.
shirt?
Isso. It's a flask of
Can I
orange
use it?
bubbling liquid. Você deu pro hotel, não deu?
Ah, sim, a chain shirt. Achei que tinha uma chainmail e uma chain shirt.
Oh, não, é a mesma coisa, perdão.
Ok, uhum.
Estou misturando as palavras. Aquela lanterna, bullseye lantern, the bubbling
I grabbed the
orange
lantern.
liquid.
Because I can't see in darkness like you guys. So this is mine, and I grab it.
Certo?
And I reach for the strange liquid too. And because I'm Shargov, I say, should I drink this?
Oh, let me take a look at it. Great, Sherga. I try to analyze it.
Is there anything specific you're looking for? What would you know about
To look
it?
if it's some kind of potion or
Okay, like if you can
how
choose.
does it smell or medicine.
Yeah,
nature?
you can choose not nature, not medicine, potions. O que que vai ser para eu? Deixa eu abrir um de vocês para ver as opções.
Arcana,
Eu acho
teoricamente
que
não.
investigation ou arcana, se você quer saber se é tipo é magic ou alguma coisa, de uma certa. Yeah, acho que investigation é o que mais faz sentido para mim.
Ok.
Talvez arcana, se você quisesse. With a 7, you unstopper it and you smell it. Ugh, it stinks. It stinks of sulfur. And it smells like burning. It's not burning, but nothing's on fire, but it smells like burning. Oh yeah,
Yeah. It's
Classic.
maybe you can drink it. It smells like you. I
I
give back
try
to Garla.
to. Okay. I look over to Tel and I ask him, Tel, should I drink this?
Com certeza. Não tenho certeza.
Okay, guys. I drink it.
Ok, um minutinho só. Preciso abrir um negócio. I think this was a bad
fudeu.
idea, Cesar. Hold
Toma
on.
muito ou toma só um pouquinho?
Não, dou um gole.
Ux.
Deixa eu fazer uma coisa aqui diferente, porque ele causa alguma coisa. Hold on. É durante quanto tempo? Não fala. You pour some into your mouth, and immediately your mouth starts to burn. Like you feel a terrible sensation, like the spiciest curry you've ever tried. Acho que a comida desse mundo nem deve ser muito picante, né? É meio medieval. So this is in agonizing pain. 1d4 fire damage immediately. You open your mouth to cool yourself down. But, like, joga um d4 para fazer o primeiro dano. Because you're oxygenating it now. You're trying to breathe in. And your mouth combusts. Like fire starts to shoot out of your mouth. The liquid has spontaneous caught fire in your mouth. Do something about it, guys. It's still on fire.
Mas eu achei que você soltasse bafo de gelo, não de fogo.
Help
I
me!
try to cast frostbite on it.
Ok. Vai ser um desse baixinho arcana para resolver com isso, ok? Throw arcana. Let's see if you're able to manipulate frostbite. Ai, ai, ai. Mais um d4 e daí apaga, ok? So, you take 4 original fire damage, and then you take another 3 fire damage before your friend Firebringer is able to extinguish the fire in your mouth. That was from drinking just a little bit of this liquid.
Why?
Never do this again.
But you guys told me to do it.
Eu falei que eu não tinha certeza.
You're a moron. Since when you obey me?
Sim.
You never listen to what I say. Why now?
Is this...
Possível que ele vai dar um reboot, gente. Continua, sorry,
Ih,
é que eu tô
caiu o
arrumando o
FAQ.
módulo.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I searched the chest. There was a tiny wooden box there, right? Right?
So there were
Okay, I
two kind of
search it.
chests. There's the footlocker that you're looking in, which has all of this crap in, like the chest, the cloak, and the chainmail. There was also the other crate, like an open-topped wooden crate. Eu vou lembrar disso, vocês disso depois, ok? Mas antes, primeiro. So there's this folded cloak, and you unfold it, and it's this kind of beige-colored, thin-looking material, but it's very soft. It's very nice. Firebringer, you think it's looking at Chorgoth holding it. You think it's elven in design, in make.
Oh, okay. I take it on my hands from Chergov and try to sense if it's magic or.
Yeah, because it's an elven thing. You have advantage, so you are pretty sure this is a cloak of protection.
Is I'm keeping this? Can I keep this? I'm definitely keeping this. Okay.
Maybe.
Does
Okay.
someone else want it?
What is it? What is it?
It's an elfic cloak. It suits me. It's beautiful.
Ugh, elfic. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you should keep it. It's beautiful, really beautiful, and I give thumbs up for you.
Certo. Se você quiser colocar no character sheet, é só pegar, dar um drag lá no chat, eu coloquei, colocar no inventory, vai aparecer lá. Daí você vai ter que mexer os efeitos, que é o AC e tudo o resto. Ah, perdão, precisa de attunement. Então, vai funcionar só depois no próximo rest. Você vai ter que fazer o attunement.
Ah, tá. Jogar pro inventory é.
É só abrir o inventory.
Tem que abrir no meu char.
Puxar.
Ah, tá. Ok.
What do I need to do?
Nossa, 3.500 GP.
O quê?
Oh.
Onde que fala isso? Uau, ok, pode ignorar isso não tá correto.
Ah.
Ai. Senão a gente vendia aí, nossa senhora.
Mas item mágico? Sei lá.
Mas é que é bem apelão, na verdade, né? Mais um DAC por uma cloak.
Não que eu precisasse de mais AC, né? Mas é que eu achei lindo. Combina comigo.
So, just remind you one more time, sorry, eu tô vendo qualquer coisa menos o que tem. So there was a cloak of protection, there was a chain shirt, there was a little wooden box in there, which I suppose you guys are looking around in. You open it up, and it's got inside of it 3 flasks of a kind of a deep red liquid. They're small flasks, and they look to you very similar to the liquid that you've seen in other flasks before. They look like potions of healing.
Nice! One potion for each one of us.
Should I drink this?
Wait, you shouldn't drink anything you found in an old chest.
Okay. Anything else, DM?
There's the lantern. Você tá pegando, né, Shorgoth?
Yep.
Ok, então vou colocar pra você. Cadê? Bullseye Lantern. Tá aí? Nas coisas lá? Ele foi no consumables, não sei porquê. Sei lá, vamos arrumar depois. There was a set of thieves' tools. And there was this book bound with a yellow leather cover.
I grabbed the book and I opened the book. Look, a book. I like books. I read some of them.
You open it up, you flick through, and you see that it's full of annotations. Most prominently, you see some kind of magic, I don't know, letters, words, some magical script, some arcane language that you can't read.
What? Female elf, get over here. Look at this. Can you read this?
I'm looking to the other side and ignore him.
It sounds like magic.
It's a kind of magic.
Don't you like magic?
Ah, Right. Let me take a look at it.
You are more experienced with the arcane arts. I mean, the bard is a spellcaster, but sorcerers certainly know more about this kind of thing. However, well, you can read it. You can see there are a number of spells, a few first level spells: disguise self, identify, mage armor, some second level spells, hold person, invisibility. But this appears to be a wizard's spell book. You can do what you like with it.
I try to look if there's a wizard's name on it, or
Yeah. 1 second.
não sendo Hugh or
So yeah, you look. There's nothing on the front cover. It's got a plain cover, but somewhere on the first page of the book, you see that there is a name. It says near the top of the page, in fact. This book is property of Barry Trotter.
30.
Property?
Property of Barry Trotter.
Mm,
Oh,
very
Barry Trotter. Oh no, no, I don't know him. And anything else on the footlock?
I take a look around it to find if what spells levels are in there.
So you look through. Eu não estou conseguindo copiar certinho, então vamos tentar diferente. Copy link to paragraph? Não, assim não dá. Se eu fazer assim. Paste. Ai, ele manda imagem, que merda. Mas dá pra abrir. Dá pra ver mais ou menos assim. Queria pegar o texto, mas o OneNote não tá ajudando neste momento. Control Shift, copy. Nope.
Invisibility, magic weapon, magic missile, protection from evil and good.
Copy link, não. Putz. O OneNote é tão bom, geralmente agora não tá funcionando pra fazer isso. Que básico. Oh well. O Fábio tá aí? Tá quieto, Fábio.
Ele falou que volta em 2 minutos.
Ok, vamos fazer assim ó, então.
Rudy está anotando os loots?
Botei, eu só não anotei as coisas que vocês colocaram. E daí é bom pôr no inventário as Healing Potion, uma pra cada.
Eu tô aqui, mas eu tô tentando conectar com o servidor.
Ok. Preciso
What's up?
fazer algo de qualquer forma. Então vamos fazer tipo um 5 minute break, ok? Rapidinho, só pra
Ok.
banheiro e tudo o resto.
Vamos tomar um chá então.
Isso. Já volto.
Você já tá?
Por isso mesmo que eu falei.
Não voltaram, né? Oh,
Hello
wait.
there, hello there. Shorgoth is here. Oh my god.
What?
I'm called Shorgoth now.
Ah! I changed identities. Who am I? I can't remember.
Só pra vocês saberem, como agora tá Discord, né? Todo mundo pode anotar as coisas. Tem os canais aí,
Uhum.
Uhum.
pode anotar nomes e tal. Campaign Notebook é qualquer coisa, pessoas e qualquer quest é uma coisa que tem que fazer. Sei lá, vocês podem usar do jeito que quiserem. Vou mandar coisas pra vocês no DM Links. Se vocês entram no DM Links, é todas as cartas. Até agora.
Uhum.
E é isso.
Okay. Can I search the place
O Theo já voltou? Ah, voltou.
the Elizabeth was? I was trying to
Okay.
remember her name. Okay, what is inside this place?
Roll investigation. You put your head through the ripped open portrait to have a look.
Investigation?
Eu não tô conseguindo enxergar nada ali, gente.
Acho que não tá conectado, não parecendo o coisinho do o circulinho que mostra que tá conectado. Dá um já tentou refresh?
Ah, tá entrando, tá entrando.
Ok.
Tá entrando.
Fica um pouquinho, demora.
7. Yeah, 7 is not great. You can, well, I mean, you have time, so you carefully look around, and it's empty as far as you can tell. There's a dirt floor. It looks like this little cavity was like, how do I say?
I have a question.
Big happy jingle. It was like clawed open. It was dug open by a clawed hand. Pode perguntar.
Who put the portrait in front of her? If she dig this thing, how was
What
the
the
portrait
hell
in
was
front
she
of it?
doing here?
Good question.
Look at this tiny place. How long has she been here? Like ages? Years? Hours? There was a painting here. This place keeps making no sense.
Strange.
Okay, I'm going to search the wardrobe.
Okay. Yeah, you open up the wardrobe, which was already slightly open, unhinged, and it's
falls apart.
got a selection of like black robes. In it looks like you remember the ghouls were wearing dark robes. It looks like slightly better condition versions of those.
Oh, they're beautiful. I like black, and I'm wearing one of them now.
A gente já não tava? Lá na entrada a gente já não tinha pego e tava com as coisas?
Não sei se era igual desses aqui.
Well, these are cleaner, certainly. They were not underground, they were just in a wardrobe. They're a bit, frayed and dusty and a bit moth-eaten by insects, but they're wearable. You could wear them.
I'm wearing one,
Okay.
and I'm feeling fabulous.
Yeah, you force one over your head and broad dragonborn shoulders. It's a very tight fit, and it really shows off your muscular features.
Sexy.
Yeah, guys. Now I'm some guy I would like to write about.
I don't think so.
I look under the bed.
It's broken.
So the bed is like collapsed because you've been jumping on it and stuff. So you kind of have to like move some broken bed aside to look underneath. You find that there's nothing under there, unfortunately.
Okay, and these letter. It's a letter box. You said a letter box. A
Oh
wooden
no, that was
box
like
here?
a wood crate with an open top.
A wood crate. Okay, I look into it.
Yeah. So you can see inside of there. There is well, it's got lots of torches. There's actually 30 torches in there. Obviously not lit. They're unused torches. And there's this leather sack, quite big, medium-sized leather sack resting on top of the torches.
I open the sack.
Yeah. You take a look inside, and it's got a number of candles, new, unused candles, 15 of them.
Candles.
Oh. We have candles. We have torches, and I'm awesome. Yeah,
We-
that's good loot.
And we have the places to put the torches. No?
Makes sense. But we have a key. We don't have to try anything else, should we?
Nah, we have a key.
We
But-
should rest. That's for sure.
I agree with that. We should find a place. What do you guys think? Where should we rest and sleep?
Well,
some
there's
sleep.
a bed here.
There was a monster here. Hidden inside a wall?
Yeah, but no, looking right into her, she's not that bad. It's just a woman with crooked teeth and, well, like no face at all, but okay, I don't want to sleep here.
How about we put this body on the coffin?
That's a good
Ooh.
idea, actually.
And then we
Okay,
can-
let's do it. I grab her
Um,
and I keep walking.
Let's go. Okay.
Yep. Chorgoth grabs this sliced up, cut and pierced body, throws it over her shoulder, and Mrs. Durst's body hangs limply down. Her long, extended arms and legs are wiggling all over the place. And you guys march over to the coffins.
Yeah, like, do you guys want to say something for her? Well, she
Uh,
was a woman.
Why don't you write a
human, new
poem
woman.
to her?
Yeah, I could. I could recite a poem for her. Ok, Hank, não tô com muita criatividade agora, mas me imaginem falando uma poesia.
Batatinhas quando nascem se esparramam pelo chão.
Pelo chão. Mamãezinha quando dorme, põe a mão no coração. Coloco ela dentro e com a mão no coração.
Deixa eu achar uma poesia pra você. Here's a poem.
Do not stand at my grave and weep. I am not there. I do not sleep. I am thousand winds that blow. I am the diamond glints on snow. I am the sun on ripened grain. I am the gentle autumn rain. When you awaken in the morning's hush, I am the swift uplifting rush of quiet birds in circle fight. I am the soft stars that shine at night. Do not stand at my grave and cry. I'm not there. I did not die. Well, actually she did, but okay, you guys got it. And I throw her in the coffin.
You throw her. Okay, with a thunk, bonk. Elizabeth Durst's body lands kind of in the coffin. Like one of her legs is very much out, hanging, over a knee over the edge of the coffin.
Okay, I gently put her on a sleeping position, like with hands crossed,
Okay.
like an axe.
She looks kind of restful, at peace.
And I close the coffin. And keep those centipedes with you this time.
Verdade, tá
Alright.
nojento o caixão dela. De bicho. De inseto. Ok.
Okay, are you guys feeling something different? No?
You farted?
Yeah, I think nothing. I just want to sleep.
Okay. So we're going to sleep here, or we're going upstairs and sleep in the room upstairs? What
A
did you
gente não
guys
podia
think?
dormir naquele outro quarto que ela estava, empurrando o armário para espaço que seria a porta. A gente estaria bem seguro lá.
Okay.
Pior que é mais seguro do que aqui mesmo, né? Porque é um fim de corredor, né? Ok, a gente anda até lá, eu vou virar o colchão pra deixar ele com a parte não ensanguentada pra cima e deitar.
Ok. Eu pego uma flecha e bato em todas as paredes ali pra ver se
Tem mais.
tem mais alguma coisa.
Yeah, yeah. You spend the next like half an hour, you're meticulously poking at the wall with things. You know, up high, down low, the floor. You get on the bed and like jump up to make sure you can poke the ceiling just a bit, just to make extra sure. It seems pretty safe. During all this, Cho'Gath and tell her like pushing the bed and the wardrobe and the crate like in front of the doorway, trying to block it as well as they can. Candlesticks. They take the table from the other room over here. Lancelot loves it. He's having a great time while you guys are like moving furniture around. He's barking. And you guys have blocked the doorway pretty well. Pretty okay, yeah, reasonably well.
I take all those clothes from inside the wardrobe, I throw them on the ground, like here where I am now, and I sleep right here. And I say, Tal, you can use the bed.
Obrigado, você é tão querido.
Alright.
Damn it.
Intenção é long rest, né, gente?
Não quer
Isso.
dormir aqui comigo,
Yeah.
irmã?
Ok. Ok. Ah. Só duas coisas pra gente fazer. Que tem as Healing Potion, vamos colocar no inventário.
É, uma
Uma
pra
pra
cada um.
cada. Só que eu não sei como fazer isso.
Segundo.
Inventory,
Deixa eu só colocar no chat, daí vocês vão poder puxar.
Como é que faz pra colocar no chat isso?
Aquele keybind que vocês tinham dado para fazer o search, é só usar isso. Vou colocar para vocês aqui, ó.
okay. Potion of healing. And a bullseye lantern.
E o que era outra coisa que eu ia falar?
Como que faz pra colocar? Eu não entendi.
Dá dois cliques no teu token lá do teu personagem. Daí você vai abrir a janela do teu. Daí você vai em inventário, você só clica e arrasta. Aí ele vai aparecer agora lá em cima no inventário, quando quiser usar é mais fácil daí.
Tá conseguindo, Fábio?
Tô tentando.
Então deixa aberto o Character Sheets, Inventory tab, e foi.
Acho que deu. Ih, coloquei.
Clica com o botão direito e exclui daí. Nesse meio tempo, antes de dormir, eu tento adaptar a cloak para poder usar.
Ih, o Tel gastou a poção.
Gastei a que precisava usar, mas eu não usei mesmo de verdade. Desculpa.
Não, depois. Não foi consumido.
É
Não,
sério,
tá
eu
aí.
não sei usar direito esse Mac. Tipo, tudo ao
Posso
contrário.
colocar
Use com o
Take a
mouse
Rest?
normal, não depois. Espera um pouco.
Oi, Cesar?
Não, vai falar se já dá pra usar o Long Rest.
Well, yeah, you guys go to have a sleep. Vai ter alguma coisinha. One moment.
Claro que vai ter alguma coisinha, por isso espere.
Oh, ok.
É uma casa assombrada, nós vamos ter um pesadelo.
Yep, podem aplicar o long rest, tá? Só para lembrar vocês, vai no character sheet, vai na cama, que é perto do imagem, lá no canto, e vai no da direita, no hourglass do direito, long rest. E ele vai aplicar tudo.
Bardic Inspiration, Breath Weapon, Spell Slots, Spell Books.
As coisas.
Como é que é? Aonde que era?
Então, o character sheets, lá perto
Que
do
tem
imagem.
no do utility não serve.
Acho que serve, só que eu nunca usei
Banana
assim.
mesmo.
Banana mesmo. Acho que funciona do mesmo jeito mesmo. Ok. Todo mundo joga um D20, só um D20. Oh!
Certinho, 1, 10 e 20, qual que é a chance? O mais ou menos possível, o melhor possível e o pior possível.
Tá. Qual que é o mais engraçado? Deixa eu inventar uma coisa.
Com o cachorro, com o cachorro.
Pesadelo com o cachorro.
So Chorgoth with a 1. You have awful dreams. You have nightmares. You dream.
Travou.
You dreams terrible scenes of sacrifice and death, cultish activity, dozens of people in black robes encircling an unwilling victim, and performing all manner of torturous, cultish, rituals upon various victims. At one point in your dream, you imagine yourself on a stone table in a darkened room as these people loom over you with sharpened knives in hand. Tem outra coisa. However, you have a great sleep. You're fine, man. You wake up refreshed. Actually, you're still dorming, não é? 4 horas, né? No seu trance. You have
Trance.
a great time. You wake up refreshed. You've got lots of extra time to, attune to this new item, your cloak, which you are now attuned to. Fabio, tell, pretty good. You wake up once or twice during the night. You think you hear rats in the spaces between the walls, scrabbling up and down, which is weird because you're underground. So that's a bit strange.
Ok.
And tem mais uma coisa. Acho que todos têm que fazer um. Menos quem tirou 20, né? Então, Chorgoth and Tel. Na verdade, vai dificultar demais. Não vai ter isso. Let's ignore that part. I didn't say anything. You wake
Okay.
up where you went to sleep. And we're back to business.
Oh my god. I had a terrible night. Really, a terrible, terrible night. Female elf, are you okay?
I'm ignoring you. Quase
Thanks.
respondi.
I
Quase.
Quase caí.
I was thinking about something.
I look fabulous in this thing.
We can put the whole family in their coffins now, if we want to.
We can try that. But where are the kids' bodies?
Up there on the stairs
Ah,
in the bedroom.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do that.
What do you think about it, Tal?
Oh, question. Pô, eu tava com o Strength, com 3.
Oh, ele volta para normal.
Volta ao normal.
Era 8, eu acho.
8. Posso mudar, né?
Uhum.
Nossa, eu tava com -4. Uhum. Ok, então agora eu consigo carregar um corpo, teoricamente. De uma criança.
Yeah. What do you guys want to do exactly? Is that what your plan is? You're going to go and collect the bodies of Mr. Durst?
Collect all the bodies and put them all on in the coffins, inside the coffins.
Okay, não precisa mission on that. Theatre of the mind. Yeah, you guys
Take
go
the-
upstairs. You head up the winding wooden staircase all the way back up again.
Our body is mine.
Vocês vão pegar seus próprios corpos? Vocês dois.
Não, é o que eu consigo carregar.
Oh, it's a child's body, isn't it? It's bones, you know, it's a desiccated corpse.
Ok.
You head up to the bedroom, and you find once again the two small child-sized skeletons. The smaller of the two clutching onto the rotting remains of some kind of stuffed animal. And they're kind of like, well, I guess the spirits will make this clear to you. That they died in each other's arms. The voice of Rose and Thorn, they remind you both, oh, it was so cold, and we were so hungry for so long. Honestly, I feel better now that I'm dead. It was awful dying.
You wanna... I ask Rose, is it okay if we put your body on that coffin?
Do you think it's a good idea? Yeah, I was very comfortable when you were laying in that coffin. I suppose it's nice. Yeah, it's nice to be in
Okay.
a coffin.
Okay, and I'm grabbing Gustav with me, the ghost, the diseased ghost.
Yeah. This he was not as terribly transformed as Elizabeth. He's obviously took his own life before he truly became an undead creature like his wife. And he's wearing a fine suit, which is mouldy and moth-bitten. You throw him over the shoulder. Are you careful at least with this body, or are you gonna just like throw him around like Elizabeth?
I'm going to leave it carefully
Okay. And the three
inside the coffin.
of you head down the staircase, back down to the coffin area once more. You each take a body and lay the bodies down in the coffins. Gustav, Chogoth, you take Gustav first and lay him down in his little chamber opposite his wife. You feel a real sense of accomplishment, like you've done the right thing by doing this. You feel that this was an act of good, something that if you were the hero of the story, you'd write about it. Rose and Thorn, Tell and Firebringer, you guys take your own bodies, kind of, over to the coffins and lay them down in there. As soon as you do, there's this overwhelming sense of peace. You feel it like flush into your chest. You feel it filling. It's like your soul is being warmed by this, and you feel faint voices in your mind. Let's do Rose first. Thank you, Firebringer. Very kind to us.
You're welcome, Rose. You helped us a lot.
Welcome. Good luck finding my brother, baby Walter. I'm sure I'll miss him, but this is where I must go to rest. And the spirit
Okay.
of Rose, you feel it, you see it. It kind of disentangles from your own body. You feel your mind kind of become free and light without. You've got more space in your head now that there's not two people in there. You see her ghost gently float over and fall down into her body. Very similar thing happens with Tell. A small boy's voice speaks to you, Tell. Mr. Dwarf, sir? É difícil fazer isso sem dar risada, gente.
Mr. Dwarf,
Você
son.
consegue, você consegue.
Mr. Dwarf, sir. I'm scared. Is this what I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to go in there?
Vá com a sua irmã, tá tudo certo. Acredite.
I'll do it, okay. Thank you. You're a nice man. You see the
Você
ghost,
também. Muito
ghost of a
corajoso.
small boy kind of seep out of your paws in front of you. He looks terrified, looks scared, but he sees inside the coffin the remains of his Teddy. Oh, Teddy! And he goes to, floats over and lays down next to him. And you see, at the same time this is happening, right? So both ghosts kind of absorb into the bones. And this immense feeling of accomplishment fills your chest. Vou dar... O que vou dar? Sabe aquele inspiration que a gente não gosta de chamar de inspiration? Todo mundo ganha uma dessa. Pior que no Foundry é inspiration, não tem como mudar. Eu vou colocar aquele dadinho perto dos seus da imagem no character sheet. Agora vai estar iluminado para lembrar que tem isso. O que faltou colocar? O Lancelot? Não, ele não ganha. Todo mundo tem. Oh, você está tirando. Isso é só para lembrar que tem. Ok, todo mundo tem.
O que isso faz?
Let me link a rule. 5, 2, inspiration. Para vocês lerem com calma. Inspired. Abre, please. Que? Não é isso. 5, inspiration. Não preciso. É tanta coisa. You have inspiration.
The game master can use to...
Aí ó, tá no chat. Resumindo, você faz um attack roll, saving throw, ability check. Você pode usar esse dado para ganhar advantage, mas tem que falar que tá usando antes de jogar um dado qualquer. Igual um advantage normal, não pode jogar...
Sem ver o resultado, então.
Sem ver o resultado.
Também tem opção, se você tem, você pode, tipo, dar pra outra pessoa.
Tipo eu faço quando eu uso Bardic Inspiration.
Parecido. Não custa uma ação fazer isso.
Nem a Bardic Inspiration.
É um bonus action, acho que custa alguma coisa. Mas tudo bem, não importa muito.
Okay, should we head down the stairs now? We have the key. Look, the key. And I tremble the key.
Don't want to jump in the well?
No. The place where we're supposed to use the key. Like, this is a quest, right? Like the ones that I write. We should go downstairs. I'm pretty sure about this. Baby Walter is going to be there. Maybe he's not a baby anymore. Maybe he's like a dragon and a zombie or something like that. But we should see it.
Okay.
Why did I use dragon as something bad? I'm a dragon.
Now you know what we're talking about.
Forget what I said about the dragon.
Guys,
so you head over to that area. You're scared at you. So this 20-foot long staircase that goes down. You can hear quite loudly, a lot louder than anywhere else that you've been in the dungeon until this point. That chanting, that incessant noise. You can hear it just a bit from here. I mean,
like we're here in the Discord.
Uma fuga e feio e tal.
I opened the cage.
So yeah, it has this kind of iron bars and a frame of iron locking the way with a kind of a place for a key to go. The brass key, it fits perfectly. You hear a clink, clink, as it unlocks, and you are free to open the door Go down.
Leroy
After midnight.
Jenkins!
I'm scared. Ah, agora eu tenho que mudar o roleplay de novo.
Ui! Okay, shoots and sword up, and I'm walking carelessly.
Let's tell get
Carelessly.
No, I'm just walking calmly.
Cool. Yeah, you head down that stairway. It goes down, down, and yeah, the chanting sound, it's certainly louder.
What the hell is this place?
A música tá funcionando? No.
Uhum.
Eu tô
Tá
escutando.
barulho de hi, hi, ah, hi, hi, ah.
Não, isso eu
Tô
não
me
escutei.
sentindo no terceiro filme do Batman. Dentro daquela prisão.
Não se mexeu muito.
Aí, agora aumentou.
Agora sim dá pra ver alguma
Agora eu
coisa.
escutei.
Okay. So, you head
He
down.
just made us.
It's certainly louder. The voices, it sounds like multiple voices. Maybe 10, 12, a dozen people chanting over and over. And you can hear the words now.
Não se mexa assim, Mercer.
They're chanting, "He is the
Oh.
ancient. He is the land." Eu acho aquela hora que você achava que tinha um outro orb, Fábio, Rudy, alguma coisa assim, eu acho que é porque vocês tocaram...
Ou era do livro que eu li, ou era... Eu acho que era de algum livro que...
Eu acho que quando vocês tocaram na estátua, eu tinha...
É isso que a gente
puxado,
ouviu, né?
é. Pode
He is the
ser.
ancient, he is the land. É a mesma coisa. So you're in this little room. It's a weird room. It's kind of like lots of small, like lots of stone columns, and all around the room, kind of little shelves dug into the side of the earth here. It looks like there's just a variety of little trinkets and relics, all spread around little niches in the room here.
Alcoves.
Alcoves, these. Thank you. What do? You're going to just wait at the entrance there?
No, you
Careful.
should go on the front.
Careful with shadows. I don't like shadows.
I'm scared. Go ahead.
Okay.
Ok.
Yeah, Tell bravely steps forward and looks around. There's a variety of things. Pode entrar, na verdade, gente. I'll just tell you, there's lots of things here. The first thing you see, a small, mummified yellow hand with sharp claws, smaller than an adult man's hand, and the claws give it away. This was not a human's hand. It's kind of like a keychain. There's a loop of rope at the end of it. It's a mummified hand. The next thing, a wooden figurine. It's a black knight. It's a painted wooden figurine of a black knight bearing
Okay.
the emblem, the sigil of a rose on its painted chest. What else is there? You find a dagger with some kind of mouse or probably a rat. It's quite big. A rat's skull set into the handle. One of the alcoves, strange, a feather, a large feather, but it doesn't look like it's come from any bird you've ever seen before. It's almost like, like a white with a golden tinge to it, like an angelic feather. There's a cloak. It's folded up, and if you peek close to have a look, it appears to be made of skin, kind of stitched together. And it's rotting and falling away. It looks like insects have eaten it. What else? That you find a stick with a dried out frog lashed onto it at the end of it. So a stick with a frog. One alcove.
Stick with a frog.
Stick with a frog. Yeah. One alcove you find
Don't eat it,
talons,
Shargoff.
like the talons of it looks like some kind of black bird, perhaps a raven, severed raven talons. In one alcove, there's a small bag, a very tiny little pouch. Smells terribly, but you haven't opened it yet, so you don't know what's in it. Another, there's a long, thin finger, human, well, humanoid at least. Another alcove holds a small chunk, a little lump of kind of a orange golden stone. It's transparent, or at least semi-transparent. It looks like it's made of like an amber resin. As you approach it, as you get close to it to have a look, you can feel a palpable evil sensation emanating from this little chunk of amber. Something very bad about that amber. Another alcove contains an iron pendant with a devil's horned face grinning carved into it, or at least forged into the iron. One alcove, Chorgoth, you notice. Actually, we'll say his door is Chorgoth and Feuerbringer. You're both dragon dudes. This one gets your attention. It's an egg, a large egg. It's old, it's very old, but this egg shell, you can still see, it appears to have a silvery sheen, a kind of a silver shine to it. And it's cracked open, and inside, a skeletal infant dragon. Tiny. Tiny thing.
What the hell?
Argov, is that her kid?
Dude,
Don't touch it.
do you really want me to explain that? Okay, actually, I'm a dragonborn. Okay, I'm not like a dragon. You know, I don't have wings. You know, I don't like. I don't walk on my 4 feet like a dragon. I'm not even a wyvern. I'm a dragonborn. Okay, it's like a human, but I'm not human. And like a dragon and human and the same person. You know, that's what a dragonborn looks like. And we have all sorts
Okay,
of colors:
shut
red, yellow, blue, white.
Shut up,
Silver.
Do you want to know more?
Shut up, Shargov. Shut up, Shargov.
Okay. I'll explain to you later. I know this is difficult, but no, I'm not a dragon.
Hmm.
I want that wand. That frog wand. Where is it?
Don't eat it.
I'm not going to eat this. I just want to touch it.
Yeah, you reach over and you pick it up. It's a simple stick, very crude stick. Hasn't even been carved or filed or smoothed away. Just a rough stick with a frog tied with some string. This frog is dried out and ancient, but it's a stick with a frog.
What the hell? I grab the wand and I aim it nowhere, like in a corner, and I say abracadabra.
You expectantly aim this wand, hoping for something to happen. Nothing happens, unfortunately.
You
Oh,
idiot.
dude!
I take
I'm so happy about this wand.
a closer look at the amber.
Yeah, the piece of
Yeah.
amber resin. Yeah, it's
Resin.
very small. It's probably like less than an inch in size in diameter. Very tiny, very small.
I tried to sense if there's some magic coming from it. What kind of magic?
Você nem precisa jogar Arcana. This is some terrible evil emanating, an aura of evil that's given off by this chunk of amber. You don't even need to touch it to feel.
I'm not touching it. Definitely not touching it.
Joga Arcana para saber mais uma coisa. 18. Okay. With an 18, you would know if it was like evocation or illusion or necromancy. You would know the school. But nesse caso, you know that it's none of these. It's something different. It's something ancient and primeval.
This thing, really evil. Don't touch it yet. Okay? Shargov,
What? I should touch this.
don't.
This one?
Use Mage Hand and push Shargov away from me for a minute.
Ok. Não é tão forte assim, Meichan, mas ajuda um pouco, né? But you're trying, you're
Eu
trying.
digo, Shorgoth, para.
What? What?
Ai, ai.
Where is this coming from? We're being attacked.
Stay away from it, Chergov.
Sure,
Is this yours?
Tenta.
It's yours, Anne?
I'm magical, have magical hands. Mm.
Okay, then. I'm going to play with something else. I want to play with the dagger.
Yeah, you walk up. It's a dagger with a rat's skull sent to the pommel. You pick it up. It feels very unbalanced. It was not made for fighting. This dagger. Maybe
Oh,
decoration.
it's a ritual
or
dagger.
Ritual, or yeah, you don't know, something like that.
Okay, I put it on my porch and I keep walking.
Okay. Oh, there's
Okay,
one more thing. One more thing on the final alcove. It's a shrunken, shriveled head. I mean, it's even smaller than sabe quando tipo tem os tribo no Indiana Jones, sei lá, que tem as cabeças que
Aham,
podem...
cabeças encolhidas.
Isso, só que é menor ainda. Looking carefully. Actually, quem tá olhando? Todo mundo.
Eu tô olhando tudo.
Ok, beleza. Quem quiser pode jogar um medicine.
Chergov, isn't this your head?
Okay.
It looks like a lot.
I don't know, maybe?
Looks a lot like you.
Ooh, it's a severed head. I grab it and I toss it on the elf.
Okay.
Severed head incoming! Ha ha ha!
You moron.
You throw this head. It's tiny though. It's super small. It's like it wasn't a human's head. It was something smaller than a human, and it's been shrunk.
Eu me esquivo. What are you doing, Chergov? You're such
I don't
an
know.
idiot. Okay, what about this pendant? Is it magical or something?
Yeah. So, you're like sensing out your arcane. Eu vou usar aquele 18 para tudo, tá? Yeah, it's the one with the devil's face. You look at it; it's iron, crudely carved. It doesn't look like it was made by any jeweler or jewelsmith with any talent. It was something bizarre. There's no magical aura to it. No.
Chergov,
What?
take this and put it on your pocket. With
Okay.
the frog.
I take it and I put it on my neck.
Okay.
Like this?
Don't you know what a pocket is?
Oh, you said pocket. Okay, I take it out and put it in my pocket. Well, nothing happens. Hey, there was a tiny hand, right? Like here. Tiny hand incoming. Oh, and I throw it on the elf again.
My hand? You can't?
The tiny hand. The tiny
The
mummified
tiny
hand.
head. Oh, okay.
I toss it on you again. Like the head.
Come on, Chergov. You can't hit me.
He nimbly dodges out of the way of all of your head throwing.
Are you
hand
sure?
throwing.
I grabbed the next thing. It's not that the dagger was here. I tried to toss this one on the elf. I don't remember what it is.
Isso é gifo. O que o Tel tá pensando durante tudo isso? O que o Tel tá fazendo?
O nosso líder subiu agora, né?
O Theo tá olhando pra essa alcova aqui, ó. Que tá bem no meio ali. Não tô conseguindo andar lá.
Essa aí?
Isso, aham.
Okay.
O que tem ali?
That was the. It's a painted wooden figure, like a toy. It's a black knight bearing on his chest the symbol of a rose.
Interessante.
Guys, shouldn't we take a look at where are this chanting coming from?
Esse tá sendo o meu medo agora.
Oh, right. The chanting sound. Okay. Tell, guide us. Elf, are you bringing that
Direito
yellow
ou esquerdo?
thing?
Which yellow thing?
The one that you said me to not touch.
I try to build it with my mage hand.
Oh, sorry. What are you doing?
Try to move the amber with my mage hand.
Okay, yeah. Your magical hand, your semi-translucent hand, reaches out and picks up this tiny piece of amber. Where
Nothing
does it take
happens.
it? Well, you pick it up and it's floating in your mage hand.
I throw it at Chargoth.
Okay. Drogon, deck save, Drogon.
I saved.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, not quite as agile as your mate Firebringer, but it doesn't hit you. It just clinks across the room, bounces a few times on the floor, and goes into a corner.
Ah, you can't hit me either.
I wasn't even using my hands.
No, where should we go?
Direita ou esquerda, gente?
You're the leader now.
You are the
I'm not.
leader.
Legal. Então eu vou pra direita.
Eu não tô mais possuído agora.
Yeah, you head down this narrow corridor. And as you proceed further forwards, pode here, you quickly realize that this little area is some kind of prison. There's very small, filthy little nooks, alcoves, where it looks like people were shackled because there were many sets of these rusted iron shackles bolted firmly into the walls. The prisoners are long gone. I mean,
There are no prisoners.
acho que tem um, é só achar. Cadê?
Is someone there? Hey, is there someone here?
Joga um perception.
I'm searching for a survivor.
Yeah, go on, perception, Jorgoth, while you're looking around. You'll tell também se ele quiser.
Well, 13. He is the land. He is the land. He is the ancient. He is the land. Come on, elf.
Okay, you don't find
Together now.
anything except the obvious. You find in this chamber, não tem na mapa, não sei se é para ter, acho que não, but you
Não
find
tem.
a skeleton. The only skeleton that you've found so far. This one's different. This one's interesting. It's surprising because it's a skeleton wearing a tattered black robe. It's a skeleton wearing a tattered black robe, like the one you're wearing.
At least he died fabulously. I searched the robe.
Yeah, it doesn't take you long to find that nothing in the robe, but on his finger there is a gold ring on his, on his index finger, not index finger, on his ring finger.
Yay, gold!
You think it's
I
worth
put it on my hand.
25 gold pieces, maybe? This nice gold ring.
Okay. Okay, Tell, what should we do now? There's nothing here.
We should go back.
Where the
He is
sound
the
coming
ancient.
from?
He is the land.
Yeah, it's clear to you that the
He
sound
is
is
the
not
ancient.
coming from this
He is
area.
the land.
It must have been coming from the other
He is
way.
the ancient. He is the land.
Okay,
He
let's head
is
back
the
to the other
ancient.
exit then.
He is the land.
Luckily,
He
there
is
wasn't
the
any
ancient.
improvement.
He is the land. Come on, elf, with me. He is the ancient.
Don't
He
make me
is the
use
land.
silence on you. We don't have silence.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys approach the other parts. It's a portcullis, iron bars, rusty iron bars. By the way, deixa eu tirar vocês rapidinho pra
Tentar
mostrar.
ouvir?
Oh shit, eu coloquei você na parede. Oh no, deu certo. So there's kind of at this point, a slope that goes down It's fairly steep. It's not exactly like a 45-degree angle, but it's pretty steep. And down at the bottom, there is water. Okay, body water. As you slide down this little inclination.
I don't.
Okay, you don't slide down this inclination. What are you doing?
I don't slide down.
I slide it down.
Is there water downstairs?
The volume.
Whee!
is a bit louder.
Splash.
There is a splash at the bottom, yes. Let me describe this quickly. It's a rusty iron
Okay.
portcullis. Looks quite heavy. And the floor around it, at the bottom where Cho'Gath has reached, is quite, not very deep, but it's quite deep. It's about 2 feet of depth. On Cho'Gath and Firebringer, it's not much, but on Tel, that's like up above his knees.
Come on, guys, it's safe. Well, maybe not that safe beyond this door, but safe for now.
Door is closed. It's open.
Can I open this door?
So it's a...
Eu tô vendo.
Tá vendo o quê?
Não, não sei, eu tô vendo pela porta.
Oh,
Não
yeah,
sei
yeah,
se
yeah.
ela
So
tá aberta.
it's a portcullis, sabe? Tipo, estilo castello.
Okay.
Iron bars. You can see through it, clearly.
Iron bars, okay.
Yeah, but it seems to be firmly locked in place. I mean, looking around, you can see that it's kind of built to slide up. There are clear grooves where it's kind of fixed into the wall, or at least, positioned that way. And there appears to be some kind of chain attached to it. In fact, now that Cho'Gath is down there, you can have a look in. By the way, the sound of the chanting is very loud, and it's clearly coming from inside of that chamber that you are about to enter. There is something here that you can see, Cho'Gath. It appears to be some kind of, like a wooden
Mechanism?
wheel that would turn.
Can I reach it
So you're pretty tall.
from where I am?
You're able to reach on your left hand, like if you angle your body, kind of reaching like kind of towards your back, as far as you can. You can just about brush the handles with your fingertips, but you cannot grab onto them.
Leave it to me.
Okay.
Mage hand.
Perfect.
And I summon my mage hand and
There
try
goes
to
the
turn it.
tiny hand.
Perfect. So, yeah, you incant, and a mage hand is summoned, and you manipulate it expertly over to the handles. It's a lot of effort, because the mage hand's not very strong, can only move, quanto que fala, 10 pounds, some 5 kilo. Yeah, melhor que nada. And after quite a lot of work, because this is an old thing, and you can tell that this hasn't been used for a long time, it kind of grunts and creaks and eventually starts to move, and the mage hand is able to pull it. You hear a mechanism sound, and the portcullis raises up.
Yeah, it's open. Okay, I told you.
Okay, Tel, time to shine. Go in the on the front.
Is
You are the
there
front line.
someone? You can see someone? No?
Aumento a voz.
As soon as you step through into the past the portcullis, the chanting falls silent. The entire dungeon falls absolutely silent.
I don't like this guy.
Okay.
As Tel
Did
the
you
Brave,
guys notice this?
Something's wrong.
as Tel the Brave peers into this room, you can see it's a 40-foot square room. Agora essa música não está funcionando. Por que não? Ah, não tá. É
Assim.
ambiente, sei lá. Tá bom. It's a 40-foot square room. Unlike the other parts of this basement dungeon level, this is stone, and it looks like it's been carved. There's smooth masonry makes up the walls, and there are excellent acoustics in here. You can hear even it sounds like the echo of your own voice as you talk, or even as you breathe. You can hear the sploshing of the water echo around the room as you walk around. There are featureless stone pillars here, all around the room that seem to be supporting the ceiling. And down in the bottom of the map here, that's the west, by the way, there's a breach, a huge kind of gaping hole in the masonry, in the wall. There's a dark kind of cave there, heaped with refuse. You cannot see too well because you're so far away, but there's something over there. Murky, dark water covers almost all of the floor. There are stairs next to you here and here, and these lead up out of the water onto dry stone ledges that hug the edges of the wall. In the middle of the room, again, stone steps. These ones rise to form an octagonal-shaped dais that rises up out of the water. On the ceiling, não tem na mapa, né? Mas on the ceiling, you see there are rusty chains with shackles, manacles that dangle from the ceiling directly above what's in that altar there, what's in that dais there. There's a stone altar mounted there. Even from this distance, you can catch it glimmering in the edge of your lantern light. É tocha? Como que tem luz mesmo? Não lembro. Alguém tem luz e não lembro por quê.
Eu tenho uma bullseye, eu miro ali pra ver o que tem.
Quer fazer uma coisa legal? Deixa eu arrumar pra você. Light, none, bullseye lantern.
Yay!
Agora se você...
Como que eu me giro?
seleciona você, segura Control para fazer mais delicadinho, ou Shift para fazer mais rapidinho, e o Scroll Wheel junto. Shift ou Control com Scroll Wheel. Aí.
Legal! É isso que eu tô fazendo. Look at this! Wow! I can see everything! Okay, I'm looking directly at that hole now.
Okay, but first the altar, the light catches onto it, and you can see that it's carved, the altar in the middle of the room, carved with hideous faces, grasping ghouls, and now you clearly see it is stained thickly with dry blood.
Okay, guys, I think that was our baby.
Oh,
Also-
stay away from the water, please.
Also, you can see almost like a layer, a blanket of mist that's rolling from the top of the dais, rolling down the steps of the altar. It reminds you, this mist, it reminds you strongly of that thick mist that you guys saw outside of the Durst Manor house. One more thing. Na mapa não tem, né? Mas you also see there is a small white bundle of cloth and linen sitting atop of the altar. It reminds you, Chorgoth, of that baby swaddling that you've been carrying around.
Okay, guys, I think I found the baby and I walked right to it.
No!
I'm here.
Yep.
Now I'm carefully walking towards it.
Okay.
I stay back.
Yeah, Firebrain's like in the corner hiding.
I'm hiding. I'm afraid.
Yeah, Chorgoth, he splashes through the water next to Tel, his mate, and climbs up. Vocês dois, né? There we go.
Careful, guys. Careful.
Once you reach the top of the altar, minutinho. If any character climbs to the top,
Cai uma grade e tranca os dois lá dentro.
you climb carefully to the top of the altar to get a better look at this bundle of white cloths and linens, and suddenly a voice. One must die. Se funciona.
Só?
What's this?
Tem algum áudio indo pra vocês? Não?
Uma fuga efedita.
Pra mim não tá. Tava funcionando antes. Quando
Tá saindo
Tá
agora.
funcionando,
Tá baixinho.
Guys, I think that they want us to kill each other.
Kill
Deixa eu
Chorgoth?
explicar uma coisa rapidinho, deixa eu ler. The chanting
Cadê o cachorro? Cadê o cachorro?
starts quietly. Tá aqui, ó. The chanting starts quietly, but rises more and more. As you look around the room now, a number of, 13 dark apparitions, humanoid shapes, appear standing on the ledges all around the room.
Right beside me.
Each one of them, yeah, one right next to you. Well, each one of them resembles a black robed figure holding a torch, but the torch's fire is dark, and instead of giving off light, it seems to draw the light in. Where you expect, or where you would expect to see the faces in the robes of these people, instead, dark black voids. One must
Hank,
die,
só-
they
só-
chant.
Off-game rapidinho. Você pode colocar a luz que tava antes, agora que eu já entendi o que tem em volta. Só pra ficar mais fácil de mexer mesmo, que tá
Certo.
muito escuro assim.
Então o Bullseye Lantern é legal que você só escolhe. Eu quero aberto, eu quero tal, eu quero tal outro.
Não, então eu quero ela normal.
Hooded Lantern. Não é essa. Essa? Não, essa não. Cadê? Essa.
Assim,
There we
aí,
go.
boa.
Uh.
Thank you. I expect the white cloth.
So this chanting, you feel that it's slowly getting louder, and you take a look at this white bundle of cloth. Are you gonna like open it? Are you gonna take a look? Or are you gonna just...
Going to take a look and then open it.
Okay. Yeah, it looks incredibly familiar. It looks exactly like the bundle of cloths that you took from the nursery upstairs in the house.
Replace it like Indiana Jones.
There is no body inside.
Are you opening it?
Abri.
Okay. Yeah, you unwrap some of the white linens that make up this bundle, and you find that it contains a rusted, serrated dagger, stained, almost painted red with dried ancient blood.
Oh, there's a dagger here. I think they want us to use it on each other. Well, that's cool, isn't it? We're dealing with crazy cultists.
Nice. Can I use it first on you, Chorgov?
A gente pode usar no cachorro. Eu não vou tacar nenhum de vocês.
Not
Okay,
that's not-
first we should take a peek at that hole.
Where the bones are?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see pretty clearly with the light and everything now. Yeah, that corner, there is a pile of remains. Actually, as you approach it, you can even feel something under the dark water, like almost like you're bumping into things that are drifting away as you walk along the water. You feel crunches underneath your feet every now and again. And that pile, you guys can see, is remains, human remains. Dozens and dozens of dead people piled up. Skeletal remains.
Okay, guys, what should we do? Where's the baby?
Do you want to search the baby if there's some baby remains inside there?
Okay, I approach the remains.
No, what?
I approach them again. I
Pile of
approach it
bones.
again.
Yeah. You get up close, and you're like feeling crack, crunch under your feet as you get close to this pile of bones. What do you do?
I search the bones, but with my sword, like tluk, tluk, tluk. Not with my hand.
Are you sure?
Baby, are you there? Baby, are you there?
Yeah, you
Through the water?
you don't immediately find any babies poking at this pile of bones with your sword. It's a big pile, man. It's like, seriously, probably, you're not even sure, several dozens of people have died to make this massive hunk of bones. There's also something else. Now that you're standing next to this pile, poking at it with bones, every now and again, you feel something slimy brush against your feet and your lower legs under the water.
Guys.
Guys, ah! I jump on the stair.
Huh?
Hell?
And I try to look directly into the water with the lantern. Like, what was that?
The water is dark and murky, and the light of the lantern can barely penetrate the surface. Roll perception with disadvantage.
Oh.
Not
14.
bad. 14, not bad. Yeah, so you're looking for something. You feel like you might have seen at the edge of your light some kind of movement under the water.
Dale,
Never stay
get out of that water.
guys. The puppy.
Standing next to all of you, remember, around this, those platforms at the edge of the walls, there are those cultists, those spectral figures, and they are chanting. And their chanting is growing louder and angrier.
Are the columns like really solid?
Oh, stone, yeah, definitely. This is a well-built chamber as compared to
Like
the rest
something
of the
that we
house.
couldn't destroy, right?
If you had, like, equipment, I guess it's possible.
Tickets. Can we try to that amber thing? Try to destroy it, or do you wanna sacrifice Lancelot?
I don't know. I wouldn't like to sacrifice a person to these guys. If it was a dog, maybe.
Hell, what should we do?
Na verdade, não faz sentido a gente ajudar eles, fazer o que eles estão pedindo.
Pois é.
Okay, I look to the guy that's beside me and try to touch it.
The dark figure next to you.
Yes.
You reach out and your hand just passes through it. It's clearly some kind of apparition or illusion or spirit. It doesn't even pay you heed. It's as if it doesn't even know you're there. Your hand just passes through it.
I try to break the dagger that I took from the altar. Like smash it into the wall.
Okay, so you take your dagger, you took it from the altar, the center there, and you're trying to destroy it by smashing into the wall. Okay, so athletics for this. It's a metal dagger, so it's not incredibly easy to do. With a 6, you smash and it bonks into the wall. It bends slightly, but it doesn't break. The chanting grows once more, louder, angrier.
I use Mage Hand again, and I pick up the amber. I go to the other room, pick up the amber thing with the Mage Hand, and try to put it on the altar.
Okay, yeah, you reach it out and you carry this shard of amber. Again, the evil oozes from this little thing, and you delicately, mage hand, place it down on the altar there. But there is nothing that happens because of this.
I think we should try to use the dagger and destroy this thing.
Are you sure?
No?
I don't
But we
want to
need to
step
do
on the
something.
water again. There is something in the water and it's moving. We're not alone.
Hmm. Can I try to get the... Throw the dagger there. Can you pick up the dagger and throw it in the middle?
Yeah, I can.
Try.
You want me to toss the dagger on the altar from here?
Just make it land on the middle platform or try to toss it. But
Okay. I toss the dagger.
Okay, you throw the dagger into the middle of the room, and it's a big platform, so you're easily able to make it land there in the middle of the room.
use Mage Hand again, lift the dagger up, and let it drop on top of the amber thing.
Okay, you pick up this dagger, which is slightly bent. You could destroy this dagger, you think, Chorgoth, if you try again, and release it, and it falls down onto this chunk of amber. You're very careful. You're really trying to make it hit, and you are able to do that, and it falls down and cracks into that little shard of amber. The amber chunk is unaffected. The dagger simply bounces off and falls down into the onto the steps here. The amber chunk remains.
Ah, damn it. Chargov, you want to try to destroy it again?
Oh, I'm tired of this shit. I run across the water to the altar again to get a dagger, and I try to smash it underground and break it again.
Ok, go on. Athletics de novo. This time advantage. Já está estragado, então está tentando mesmo destruir. Try and break
Sim.
it. 21.
18, 21.
Yeah. You, with all of your might, you force this dagger down into the ground with the effort of breaking it in two, bending it, whatever, just getting rid of it, destroying it. You hear a dreadful scraping screech of metal on stone, and as the dagger smashes into the ground, and it completely bends and twists and snaps at the hilt. The chanting stops. And we need to have a break. 5-minute break, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Ok.
Javot.
Okay.
What have you done?
I don't know. But the chanting stopped. Maybe is this the right thing? Eu vou ao banheiro.
Oi. Ah, voltou.
Alright. Okay, still break. Still break. Out of character if you want. Alguém tá aí? Nobody? Okay.
I'm back.
Yo!
Yo.
Mais uns minutinhos.
Wait, I'm coming back. Just a minute.
Eu posso jogar
Estou
mais
aqui.
uns 40 minutos.
Não, de boas.
Ah, agora foi.
Pelo menos.
Agora que eu vi vocês.
Pior que tá
Todos.
dando certo, eu acho, né, online. Não tá ruim.
Ah, tô
Não,
de
tá
boa.
ótimo.
Sim, tá legal.
Só senti falta da coca.
É, a coquinha de graça
A
do
minha
Fábio fez
lista
falta.
tá quase acabando aqui. Estão conseguindo me ouvir de boa?
Uhum.
Ah, beleza.
Às vezes corta um pouquinho, Fábio, mas acho que é só por ter falado baixo alguma coisa, ou... I don't know.
É, falo baixo. Foda.
Todo mundo tá aqui, né? Okay. So the last thing that happened was that Chorgoth destroyed the ritual dagger. It's bent, twisted metal, now in two parts, handle and blade. Handle in his hand, blade skidded across the floor and rested against the altar, and the chanting stops completely.
Guys,
For a few seconds.
Mas.
the chanting stopped.
For a few seconds, absolute
Okay.
silence. And then the
Dun,
cultists,
dun, dun, dun.
the apparitions around the edges of the room, they chant once more, louder than before, angrier than before. He is the ancient. He is the land. This echoes around the perfect acoustics of this square chamber. And what you feel is a tremor, a shake. The room, the entire, it's like the entire room that you're in. A small earthquake begins for a moment. You physically shake and have to keep your balance on your feet. The dirty water that fills this room. Oh, by the way, earthquake shakes and like dirt and dust falls from the ceiling all around you. It's like the foundations of the very house are shaking and moving. They stop for a moment, and the dirty water that fills the chamber, you see ripples all around. They start everywhere. Movements, little bits of splashes, very small. They stop in the north,
Guys!
and they start to kind of coalesce. They get stronger and stronger. The movement in the water becomes obvious. Tell, standing there, you can see, because there's a lot of it now, there's some fleshy substance coagulating, joining together, forming and approaching, joining up with that pile of bones in the bottom of the room there. A host of bones, flesh, disparate body parts seem to be collecting into a massive, shifting heap of gore. Se vocês quiserem, vocês podem se mexer uns 10 pés. 2 quadradinhos.
Onde que tá se mexendo esse negócio?
So everything's collecting all together, and the movement is concentrated at the pile of bones there. As this is happening, you have time to move around if you want. Not much, 10 feet if you want.
10 feet,
Tell
quanto que
jumps
dá
down
em quadradinhos?
2.
Fico onde eu tô.
Okay. Lancelot
Eu,
starts to whine.
eu fico aqui.
Before you, coming out of that alcove, that hole in the wall, is a roiling mass of decay and rot. Thick tendrils of waste wriggle from it, reaching for nearby surfaces. The flesh and the bone has united into a monstrous titan of human remains. The tendrils reach out, grip on the wall, and tighten, pulling chunks of rock, lifting itself up out of the water with crushing force. The enormous thing, it starts to crawl towards you. And you see bodily remains of humans buried in its putrid body. The creature, coming to life, seems to please the cultists, and they resume their chanting. He is the ancient. He is the land. What do you say to each other? What do you do?
Guys!
Oh, calma. There's one more thing. Quase que see. The mechanism. On its own accord. Maybe because the house has shaken and dislodged something, but it kind of budges and starts to spin freely. And the portcullis drops shut, down, splash in the water. What do you do?
Okay, we should fight. We have nowhere to go.
Well, you do know that you can escape and you can run, or you can fight. Those are your options, basically.
Is the door closed yet?
So it's falling down fast and it's smashed into the water. But you could open it with the mechanism. It would just take a little while. What do you do?
No.
What's the plan?
Let's kill this thing.
Okay. All right. That's combat then. Initiative, please, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Oh.
Nossa.
Remember, you can run. You can always run from a fight, okay? You don't have to kill everything. Just so you know. Deve ter uma musiquinha pra combate.
Mas a gente tá preso, né?
Well, you know you can open the portcullis. You just have to spend an action raising the mechanism. Talvez Witcher combat seria legal. There we go.
Boss fight, Final Fantasy.
Okay, so you guys did terrible with initiative. The creature, the shambling mound of human remains, is the first to act. Let's do this. Let me just check. Okay. It slides slowly forwards. You can tell it's not fast, and it slides up here, let's say, right next to Tell. One of its enormous fleshy tendrils, bone and flesh melded into one horrible, putrid abomination, rises up in the air and slams down forcefully where Tell is. Slam attack. This AC è alto, né? 19. Okay, yes.
Isso.
It's not a hit. It clearly seems to slam down slow enough. It's not an agile creature. It doesn't hit your arm or anything, but you're able to move out of the way and it slams into the water. Por enquanto, that's everything. Yeah. Firebringer, your turn.
How high the ceiling is here?
The ceiling. So, deixa eu ver. These platforms are 5 feet above the floor, which is here. There's 2 feet of water. There are 8-foot long chains, so I think 15 feet ceilings. From the floor to the ceiling. De onde você é 10 pés. Até o teto.
Guys, can you take care of him? I move a little bit.
Eu seguro e
And-
vocês batem nela.
Vamos, Eldritch Blast.
Okay. You launch an Eldritch Blast, which slams into the creature, but is quite ineffective. You see maybe like a few bones, like just get dislodged from the creature, but otherwise it doesn't seem to even care that you've shot it.
Okay, that's it.
I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Não precisa colocar coisa, só tirar os spell slots. And it does a dex saving throw. It fails with a 4 and becomes illuminated.
Hey, advantage for everyone.
Fazer outra. Qual que eu vou colocar? Essa, there we go. Vai ser bem psicodélico essa
And
batalha.
I use my Bardic Inspiration on Tell as a bonus action. So yeah, 1d6. I can use it as a damage if he wants to. And I end my turn. I back away to the. I forgot. Like this for now.
Eu vou atacar.
Cool. You swing your longsword into the creature. With advantage, you are able to hit. So that is 11 slashing damage. You slice hard into this beast. A number of bones and bits of flesh spray out across the room where you chop into it.
Legal. Mais alguma coisa acontece?
No.
Eu não percebo assim se o dano foi recebido inteiro ou se ele tem tipo algum tipo de defesa
You
contra
think
o meu
it
dano.
was full damage. You don't feel like it was resisted or immune or something.
Ótimo, ótimo. Então eu vou me mexer pra cá. Aí eu vou usar Action Surge e entrar em Dodge.
Okay, perfect. Let's see. Cadê o negócio do dodge? Coloco em você. Click. Aqui, ó. Foi.
Nice. Agora eu consigo ver o dodge.
Okay, the creature. What's it gonna do? The creature slides up to you. Tell? Let's see. Yeah.
Oi?
Ok. Você não vai gostar disso por ter entrado no dodge, mas isso que deu o resultado. Acho que com disadvantage acerta ainda, né? So, it's 3 bludgeoning damage, bem pouco, but it wasn't slamming its fist on you. It was moving on top of you. It envelops and engulfs you, and basically, let's see. You are restrained by this creature. Yeah, tá certo.
Eu tenho que jogar um Constitution Saving Throw, né?
At the start of your turn. Isso, no começo da sua vez.
Ok.
That's it. So you're inside of the creature now.
Any damage or not?
1d4 for now. E já tomou, né?
Ah,
Um D-
você
ou
já
dois.
colocou, Theo? O dano?
Coloquei.
Perfect. Cool. Tel, joga Perception. Kim. Oh, I guess technically you're kind of like. Nah, no, nada. Okay, esquece. Firebringer. Your friend, you've watched him disappear into this creature that's, sucked him up inside of itself.
Creature is made only of bones, or are there any of other
Bones and
remains,
flesh. Yeah.
like something metallic inside it?
Oh, you don't think
Like
there's
a
any
ring
metal?
and necklace?
Oh,
No.
no.
No. So I cast Magic Missile. Eu vou level 1, o dano eu vou dar depois daí. 1 vai ser do dano normal e 2 é do AR, é D6, né? Não,
D4 mais 1. Então joga mais 2
Mais
D4
dois
mais
D4.
2. Perfect. Vou aplicando cada vez. So 5 goes in. Oh, nice.
Opa!
Max
Boa.
damage.
Tá bom.
Yeah, your perfectly aimed blasts slam into the creature, dislodging all manner of bones. You see a skull fly out and crack on the ceiling. You see a rib cage shatter as your magic missiles pierces the creature. Again, the creature seems not to feel pain. Continues sliding around the room.
Damn it! The thing is strong, so... Lancelot, do you want to eat a bone? Go, fetch it!
Joga for animal handling.
Ah.
Lancelot looks terrified. He's shaking at the corner of the room next to you, like. Pelo menos eles
my
me
turn.
mataram, me sacrificaram. Jorgoth.
I'm going to cast Bane.
Cool, okay.
Ooh.
It does a charisma save. Nossa, gente, olha esse. -2 and crit. Mas it's a fail.
Nossa.
What does that mean? O que acontece agora?
Every time he's going to attack, he must make a D4 roll
Saving throw.
and
Boa.
subtract it from the attack, the
Okay,
heat.
okay, então your fairy
Right.
fire fades away.
E concentration, né?
Vou colocar um vermelho. Oh, não, não é essa não. Red.
Mas ele já tava com... Ah.
And I end my turn for now.
Tell, you gotta do a thing. O que era o DC escrito lá?
Constitution.
Constitution 11.
Okay,
Era
cool.
14.
Okay, what happens? Start of each turn, you take 3.
1d4?
1d4 bludgeoning damage. You're being like dragged around by this creature. O que faz restrained mesmo? Cadê? Conditions. Restrained, essa. Your speed is 0, you can't benefit from own speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. The creature attack has this one. Okay. Pode agir ainda.
Posso tacar, né?
Isso aqui é disadvantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
Mas ele já
Não,
tava...
eu tenho vantagem, não tenho? Ó,
Tem desvantagem e a criatura
tenho
tava com
ele tem
vantagem
desvantagem, não tem?
Um anula o outro.
Você não tem vantagem. Por que tem vantagem?
O creature que ele tá se definindo ali na descrição seria você mesmo.
Isso, o restrained é o Fábio. Então, o restrained
tá.
creature é essas coisas.
Mas aquele coisa que o Shurgoth do Bane... Ah, não, é só no ataque, tá. Nossa.
Acho que acertei ainda.
Yeah. You slash. You're inside the creature, wildly flailing. You slash it for 7. Yeah.
Não esquecer os Bardic Inspiration. E vamos tentar agilizar a batalha, galera, pra gente conseguir terminar.
Acho que é isso.
Okay, the mound is gonna drag you forwards, Tel, onto the altar,
Ok.
slowly, over here, and then it's gonna attack you. You're inside of it, so it's not exactly difficult. Restrained, então advantage on this slam. Ai que bom, que tinha advantage. You take 8 bludgeoning damage as you feel it
Tem que
crushing.
tirar um de 4 dele, não tem?
Tem que do attack roll.
Bane.
Ah, é verdade. Quer jogar? Joga um D4, Fábio. Alguém joga um D4, acho que eu... Yeah, Fábio. Perfect. 21 minus 3, 18. It's a miss. Good
E
Bane.
eu uso a minha manobra.
Ah, dentro do bicho, ok.
Legal.
Riposte.
Usa. Então é um attack roll normal. E se causa dano é com o mais dano do coisa lá. 8 disadvantage.
Damn it.
No, it's a miss. Okay, the creature finishes its turn, climbing up, sliding out of the
Você pode
water.
usar o dado, Fábio.
Eu ia... Da próxima vez eu vou usar.
Beleza. Só pra avisar, já não usou.
At the end of the shambling mound of flesh's turn, quem tá dentro joga Perception. Então, Fábio, Perception check.
Pior do que o dedo anterior não vai ser.
9.
Pode usar o dado nesse se quiser também.
Não vale a pena.
Nada. Você tá... É difícil. Nothing for the 9, unfortunately. Toybringer.
Tel is inside the creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Magic missile again. E como que era?
Mais 2 D4
Mais
mais
dois
2.
D4. Mais dois.
2 D4 mais 2.
Okay, total of 10. Again, bits of flesh flying spurt all over the room as your magic missiles pierce the creature.
Tel, are you okay, Tel? Lancelot, help him.
Tô vivo.
É tipo, volta e meia, parece a cabeça do Tel tentando forçar a saída dele. Pra falar com vocês.
That's it.
Okay, now I'm going to cast Aid on everyone.
Cool. Right, so everybody
Gets
heals by
5.
5. And your max hit points increases by 5. So just add 5 hit points, everybody. Se você já tá com cheio,
Tem que
aumenta
mudar
5.
lá no sheet. Não no.
And one more Bardic Inspiration for Tel. He's got 2 dice now. 2 dice.
Acho que não pode dar 2.
Tudo bem, então, tudo bem. Não, então não dou.
Taunted, Shurgoff.
And vai ser opportunity se eu me mexer daqui?
Yes, porque ele é esses 4 quadrinhos.
Que vida que o Tel tá?
Bom.
Tô tranquilo.
Beleza, então eu encerro aqui. Felizmente, eu não posso fazer mais nada.
Dodge, essas coisas não dá, né?
Não, eu já usei skill.
Tá. Tel?
Eu vou atacar.
Faz o
E eu vou-
Constitution
Oi?
primeiro. Pra ver se você escapa. Ugh, nope. You're held firm in the creature's grasp.
Ok. Eu vou tentar atacar. Eu vou usar o Bardic Inspiration. Vai que. É um de 6?
Isso.
Certo. Mas pode jogar o ataque e depois escolher usar o Bardic Inspiration. Eu tô lendo aqui. Você pode usar depois
Sim,
e
você
ver o
usa a hora
resultado.
que quiser. Ele tá bufadão, o Bardic Inspiration.
Então, deixa pra lá.
Você pode usar no...
Com 9, acho que não. Mesmo que eu tire 6, acho que não vai acertar, não sei.
Você acertou com um 12 já.
Não.
Com 13, sei lá. Enfim.
Acho que
Acho que nessa.
não, foi 18.
Então segue. Vou tentar terminar. Eu já vou ter que sair.
Beleza.
Perception? Not.
No final do Shambling Mound. Oh, vez dele. Okay, so first thing. Yeah, he's gonna swing his slam. He's gonna extend a tendril out behind him and try and hit Chorgoth. Minus 1d4. Acho que não tem como. That's a miss.
Ok.
Bane is helping. Ok, na
I
final da
love
vez
Bane.
dele, o Tel pode jogar Perception.
Finally.
You can hear Tel. Na verdade, é só você que vai ouvir, então vou puxar você, um minutinho. Hello, tá me ouvindo?
Tô ouvindo.
Ok, boa. Você escuta? Você não vê, mas você escuta um chorinho, bem quietinho. Somewhere inside of that creature, you hear this like a baby. Okay?
Oh, shit. Ok.
Agora?
And then it's Firebringer's turn.
Okay, my turn. Eldritch Blast.
Cool.
Mas eu vou usar o dadinho. Eu já vejo como é que eu uso. Como é que é o dado? É um D4?
O que você está fazendo mesmo? Qual dadinho?
O
Inspiration?
Eldritch Blast e daí vou usar o dado que o Shorgoth deu lá.
Oh, você pode dar para mais que uma pessoa ao mesmo tempo?
Ah não, qual que era? A gente tinha uma coisa do...
É o
Ganhou
outro que a gente ganhou lá.
Aquele
do-
outro
aham.
do Inspiration
Inspiration.
lá.
Certo. Quer usar agora? Ok.
É.
Ok. Então ele é um advantage, então é como se fosse poder jogar o
Mas
ataque. de
2 de
novo.
dano, você vai usar?
É, que eu tinha falado antes de jogar, né?
Não, tudo bem.
Então é um attack roll de novo. Não vamos usar 11, mas pode jogar de novo o dado. Clica de novo no Eldritch Blast.
É.
Ei! Ok. Vou até usar esse 7, ok?
Uhum.
Cool.
Muito obrigado.
You use your inspiration, you blast out another chunk. This time it seems like teeth dislodge from the creature.
Piu, 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 piu.
Tudududum. And... Será que serve? Então eu vou usar Quickened Spell, Metamagic,
Okay.
and Magic Missile, level 2.
Boa. Okay, level 2, so it's 4 blasts. Ok, tá usando tudo. Então, mais 3, D4 mais 3. 3d4 plus... Perfect. Oh, no. Grand total of 13. Yep, you're blasting as hard as you can, as fast as you can, quickening your spells. The creature seems wounded. There have been chunks of it, hunks, like, pulled out of the creature, but it's still going. It seems to feel no fear or pain.
And turn.
Ok.
You swing your sword, but yeah, you hit the creature, but to no avail. It doesn't hurt it.
And I end my turn.
Tell.
Alô?
Ela.
Tell. Yes, Tell.
Hmm?
You break free. You are no longer restrained. And. Você pode sair em qualquer lugar. Isso, perfeito.
E agora eu vou atacar com o Bardic Inspiration. Dá pra falar depois, né?
Você pode falar depois. Esse meu bufadão você fala a hora que você quiser. Até
Tá.
depois de ver teu próprio dano, você pode usar.
Entendi.
No dano daí também.
Eu devia ter usado Metal Magic.
Eu vou. Esse é o meu ataque.
Okay, yeah. 16 is a hit. Slam your weapon for 7 damage.
E eu grito pra eles. Eu vi o choro da criança dentro desse bicho.
Damn it!
Let's save that poor creature!
Wanna go inside and save it?
No! Kill it first!
What if you kill the baby?
Ossos do ofício!
Não é que ele estivesse vivo, né? Ok, acabou, Theo?
Sim,
Sim,
já
tá na vez da
Creature.
Unknown Creature.
Alright. So. Attack roll. Alright. Interesting. É menos um D4. Quem que vai jogar um D4 pra mim?
Eu
Quem
jogo.
que ela atacou?
Oi.
Ok. Infelizmente, 23 menos 4 é 19. Então ele vai pro Shorgoth. And it slides over on top of you.
Opportunity Attack?
Yeah, é verdade, pode usar. Deixa eu mostrar aí, ó. One bludgeoning damage, então o dano é quase nada. Mas é aquela coisa,
Oh,
you are
não.
engulfed.
Nossa!
Faz a
Eu não posso usar
concentration.
todo dano, né, o
11.
o negócio.
Boa.
E tem a Concentration ou não?
Yes, level dano. Oh, okay, Bane stops
Fades
working.
out.
Yeah.
Essa pior que tava bom.
So the longsword, as it slips away towards Chogoth, Tel strikes it for quite a lot of damage. 11, nice. You see chunks of flesh fly all over the room.
Não dá pra colocar o Bardic Inspiration no dano, né?
Dá.
Dá?
Dá.
Então.
Agora
eu
que eu sou Valor Bard, sim, antes não dá.
posso?
When an attack roll is
Eu-
made against a creature, you can use its reactions for blah 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 blah. When an attack roll is made against a creature, não é isso. Cadê? Onde que fala? You can a creature that has it can roll that die and add the number rolled to a weapon damage roll. Isso, pode jogar mais um D6, pode usar. 5 more damage. Pretty good.
Nossa!
Fiquei muito puto por a criança estar ali dentro.
Okay, the creature ends its turn. Chogoth, you are restrained, and you can roll a perception check.
The baby Churgov!
Nada.
Ugh, sorry, you hate fork. 7. No, nothing with a 7. Well, DC tá baixando porque você sabe que tem um bebê, então é um pouco mais fácil na próxima. Então, Firebringer, your turn.
I go with Eldritch Blast.
9 just plainly misses the creature.
Se fosse era um. E. End turn.
Chogoth.
Yes, guys.
Começar a sua vez. Com um check.
Save, né? É um check ou save?
Acho que é um save, na verdade. Save. Hey, perfect. Yeah,
Nice.
you're able to slide
Yay!
out. Uh-huh.
Veja lá onde que você vai sair da criatura.
O lado? Ah, posso
Essa.
escolher o lado?
Mm-hmm.
Pra cá. É... I'm going to cast Fiery Fire
Alright.
again.
Ok. Cadê o psicodélico?
Vou usar aqui. Pronto. E mais um Bardic Inspiration para o meu querido amigo Tell the Great. Encerro minha rodada.
Então,
O Dexterity Saving Throw ali do monstro, não?
Ele tem que fazer um
é verdade,
Save
pra ver
DC
se eu só
13.
cliquei. Ah, ok. Então, você não deveria ter me lembrado. Porque ele
Maldito.
tirou 15. Vou tirar.
Uma pena, eu ia dar vantagem pra todo mundo.
Não.
Guys, eu preciso ir buscar uma panela lá em casa. Tipo, seria rápido. É melhor eu buscar a panela e já trazer e a gente pode terminar a batalha. Porque eu preciso
Pode.
buscar agora.
É,
O que vocês acham?
com vocês. O que vocês acham? Vocês
Acho que deixa o Theo fazer a rodada dele, daí pra acabar o round.
Eu
daí
vou
tu
pegar, daí ver o que eu preciso fazer ajudar a Jade aqui, que a gente vai fazer uma feijoadinha.
Não tem
daí...
problema terminar na metade da batalha também. Tipo, é meio óbvio o que tá acontecendo, né? É batalha. Não tem como.
Tá tranquilo.
Uhum.
Não tem problema. Por mim,
Podemos...
podemos.
que ele manda.
Não, eu vou lá pegar, então daí eu aviso vocês também qualquer coisa, caso não vá continuar jogando daí, tá bom? Mas eu vou pegar lá e já volto, então.
Well, vamos encerrar tudo então, melhor.
Prefere
porque
encerrar,
vai
então?
que... porque vai que não dá.
Melhor, né?
Melhor.
Não, tudo bem.
Não, all good.
Mas deixa o Theo fazer a rodada dele, daí
Certo.
encerramos.
Uhum.
A minha rodada já foi. Eu tentei atacar e errei.
Ah, ok.
Ah, foi.
Ok, então. Round 6. Nossa, tá demorando.
Encerramos.
And we'll stop there. Perfect.
Porra, o bicho tem um monte de vida e você quer que termine rapidinho?
Né? É o boss de tudo,
Você,
eu acho.
Quanto que já tirou de dano dele?
Deixa eu contar.
Vê a vida e diminui.
Umas 60, eu acho.
Nossa.
Por aí.
Tá, não foi tanto assim.
Ele não é tão tanque assim. Nem achei que ele ia ser mais forte, na verdade. Por enquanto, né? Vai que ele vira outra coisa.
Mas tá ok, foi legal.
Uhum.
E deu certo, né, gente? Eu achei
certinho.
que deu certo.
Não, funcionou super bem.
Algum, sei, feedback, alguma ideia, sugestão, melhorança? Que...
Eu gostei bastante de jogar assim.
Tá bom.
Quando
Foi
for o
Foi
seu, vocês
tranquilo.
preferirem online,
Foi
pra
tranquilo.
mim sem problema nenhum. Eu achei até que foi mais rápido, porque tá todo mundo
Uhum.
se ouvindo bem, né? Com microfoninho, com fone, e que todo mundo usando o Foundry, cada um num PC, e daí ele foi bem rápido, achei bem dinâmico.
E não dá pra fazer isso todo mundo junto, né? Por causa do. Que cai tudo, né? Então,
Exatamente.
pra fazer isso, a gente.
Então, assim, tipo, o jogo do rank, por mim, a gente pode jogar assim sempre, que pra mim não tem problema nenhum.
Também.
Eu acho que perde um pouquinho do roleplay, mas
Por mim
a gente
também.
consegue fazer de boa.
Dá pra. Não, mas se quiserem continuar se reunindo às vezes também acho legal. Tipo, nada contra.
Vamos vendo.
Vamos que nem a
misturando.
gente faz, toda semana vamos combinando, mas daqui a pouco tem o do Fábio, daí do Fábio fazer um presencial
Show.
e o Henk,
Isso aí.
a princípio online, mas caso dê certo de todo mundo, fazer uma presencial.
Pode ser.
E na próxima, vocês querem terminar mais uma vez minha?
Acho que sim, né? Pra batalha no meio.
Aham. E não falta muito dessa parte da história, claro, mas eu posso inventar umas coisas pra depois.
Qualquer coisa,
Beleza.
bom.
Vou
Pode
correr
ser.
lá, galera.
Ok.
Temos
Se
que
cuidem.
ser vingado do Fitzben ainda.
Verdade.
Até mais. Até mais.
Até.
É o Tito Fitzben.
Vou ver sobre. O que era aí pra fazer? Remote access, né? Tudo isso. Mas assim online nem precisa. E gravou certinho, eu vou colocar no num unlisted
Ah.
YouTube pra vocês assistirem, se quiserem.
É pra turma perguntar como é que funciona.
Quero ver como ficou.
Já vou colocando então. Mas tô com fome, vou comer também. Ó, falou, gente, né? Obrigado por jogar.
Então, obrigado, Henk.
Obrigado, Henk. Até mais. Se cuidem.